You're now tuned into STWF TV, the Parlay Perspective. The Parlay Perspective.
Five, four, three, two, one.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Coach Lee. Welcome to the Parlay Perspective. We got the crew hanging in here today. First, coming right off the chamber, I got my guy, Willie Will. What's up, baby?
What's good, people? How we doing?
You look snuggy, man. Is it cold up there on the Northeast?
Oh, yeah, it's snow everywhere. Freezing.
And I know this guy's probably snuggled down with some snow in some of that good old Cincinnati chili. We got the villain in the house. What's up, Jiggity Jake?
What's happening? Yeah, I definitely needed some of that Skyline chili yesterday. But today we had a 42. All the snow's gone, and tomorrow it's going to be 59. I can't wait.
Ooh.
Give me a 42 or a 59 a bit. Jesus.
And it was great. Only thing that sucks about tomorrow. Only thing that's going to suck about tomorrow, though, is that it's going to be raining with it. But I don't care. I'd rather it be,
That gets rid of all the snow. We good.
Exactly. Got a few little Christmas shopping things done, and yeah, I'm all good. I'm ready to go.
Man, I feel bad. I ain't even started.
That's
Kids. No, sir.
That's that classic, what we call it, procrastination.
I'm just professional staller. Oh, man. So
It's called Amazon.
bingo.
They changed everything. You can wait as long as you want. They changed everything.
I don't know. Hey, Will, I was trying my best to find and buy a flannel for my brother's thingamajig I got going on. And it wasn't going to get here till Saturday. Well, the thingamajig's Saturday, so I was pretty pissed off. They take forever when you want to get a piece of clothing.
Oh, you got to, it's that time of year. There's only so many. They don't just create new drivers. It ain't like Waymo's out here just pumping out new cars for them to deliver these. When is Waymo going to take over for Amazon? This is a chop-up topic. Let's go.
Nah.
I know, right?
We can turn every show into the chop-up. It's that easy.
That easy. Our bread and butter, baby. So, speaking of easy, let's go ahead and get started because you guys are basketball extraordinaires, specifically college basketball. Let's take a look at the women's top 5 power rankings.
Of course, I have the men's pulled up.
We can go.
No, you got. Quick pivot for me. Omaha, we good.
So, we're going to go through the top 5, let you guys provide your expert analysis. Number 5 at 11-1, UConn. Number 4 at 11-0, Iowa State. Number 3 at 11-0, Duke. Actually, this is men's. My bad. It's right. I still did it anyway, Will.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That sounds like women's, though.
Now it's men's.
Man pivoted the pivot.
Yeah.
So UConn 5, Iowa State 4, Duke 3, Michigan 2 at 10-0, and Arizona 10-0 at number 1.
So what date is that?
This is as of the 17th, and it's primarily pulling from CBS Sports Rankings.
Today. Yeah, I have one from. Okay, so they must have just changed it. Mine's from yesterday. It got Duke at 1, Gonzaga at 2, Zona at 3.
You're looking at the AP?
Michigan 4. Yeah, it's BPI. It's Men's Power Index. Huh.
Yeah, I got what Coach says. Number 5, UConn. Number 4, Iowa State. Number 3, Duke. Number 2, Michigan. Number 1, Arizona.
So we are full on trusting coaches. I don't know what I got pulled up. All right, so UConn, I'm happy. I'm more happy just to see them back up there.
That's what threw me off. When I saw that, I thought it was the women's.
Yeah, because the women. That's what I thought. I'm like, and that's why I was like, nah, you had it right. There's no way. Because
then I was like, I don't remember hearing them losing.
Yeah, it's crazy. Wait, is this the one? Anyways, yeah, shout out to UConn. I'm trying to pull up what they just have been playing. Yeah, I am not getting that same one anyway. That's crazy.
Let's do this.
That is crazy.
All mine have UConn at 11-1 at 7. Did they? Are they undefeated on yours? Anyways, yeah. List I'm looking at, so they just lost a game.
Oh,
This one has them at also 11-1. Okay, cool. Yeah. UConn's doing work. 11-1. I did not expect that out of that team this year. They kind of had a little bit of struggles at times last year. We were wondering about, is Hurley overrated? Is he just yelling? Is he just screaming at everybody? But nah, Hurley's a good coach, man. He knows what he's doing. He got them boys balling. I'm trying to see who's leading them in scoring at the moment. You got anything up on them, Jake?
UConn only has one loss this year to who is it? Let's see. It was Arizona, who's ranked number 1, so respectable loss, and they only lost by 4. Yeah, I think they just needed a reset. You know, they won their championship or 2 championships, maybe I believe it was. I forgot. But yeah, they're starting conference play already. They beat Butler by 19. They got DePaul and my Xavier Musketeers coming up.
Easy wins.
Yeah, basically. Because the Big East is they're kind of falling apart on themselves. But yeah, other than that, UConn should have a fairly straight shot straight through, other than some tough close rivalry games. But that they need a rebound year. They looked bad last year, but good coaches, good teams, good recruiting. They know how to bounce back the correct way, and I think Hurley's shutting the naysayers down.
They're being led in scoring. I love the distribution on this team. They don't have any true unbelievable scores. They just have 3 guys averaging 14 and a couple guys averaging 9 and 7, led by Liam McNeely, Solomon Ball. I love watching his game. He's got some explosion to his game and some craft to his game. I'm looking forward to seeing how that kid evolves, because his game's already pretty good, and he's with good coaching, who coaches guards really well. And then they also got Alex Caravan. So yeah, they're doing work. This team is deep. I do wonder later on, how we're always looking forward. I wonder later on, Ball's gonna have to be the guy in the moments, because don't get me wrong, the other guys can go, but he's got the best handle of the group, and he's gonna have to take over these games, because like I always say, when it comes to tournament time, it's about guard play and who can handle the rock and really make these plays, because a lot of the game gets bogged down, and you're going to need some big plays from a guard who can beat his own or just beat him in off the dribble versus trying to run the system every single play. So yeah, shout out to UConn basketball, still doing their thing all these years. It's a state school. Why are they so good?
It's unbelievable, but you love to see it though. Number 4 is Iowa State. Ever since they got their head coach 5 years ago, this team has constantly just been on the rise and doing good. Iowa State seemed consistently good the last couple years since he's taken over. And it's I can't say his last name, but I'm gonna give you a shot. It's TJ Altzelberger.
Doing
And
great.
I tried. I
You did great.
Felt like I had rocks in my mouth, honestly, Will.
Honestly, it's one of those names.
But yeah, no, he's got that Iowa State team 11-0. It's a Big 12 school to rival Kansas. I mean, these guys they're on the come up, and it's a team to watch out for. It's another one of those spread out scores via stats, like Will said. This is an all-around team effort. You got 2 guys averaging 17 points a game, a guy averaging 15, and another guard averaging 11. I mean, it's a full team sport here. They've got decent bench production as well. So Iowa's just a tough team in that regard.
Unlike UConn, I know it's just 3 more points each, but their top 3 scorers are 17, 17, and 15. They get some bucket, but you're right. It's still the same thing. It's balance across the board. But yeah, this team's a little less on defense, a little more on offense. They're gutting every time.
And we can't say the same thing about the next team that's ranked, and that's Duke. They're very top heavy.
Yeah.
Duke is led in scoring by Cameron Boozer, who averages 23 points a game, and the next closest scorer to that by average is 12 and 11.
This is probably my opinion, because you're gonna have to like, unless he's in superhuman or Superman or like Mellow, when tournament time comes, this is gonna be not as easy.
But the one thing I will give Duke, and against this is me being,
Dukies.
this is me being my favoritism or whatever. This is the first Duke team that I've seen that's very led heavy by defense. This is a very good defensive team.
Yeah, and based on the scoring, they have to be.
Yes,
they just have the one guy.
Yeah, and they had the best, the star probably the best defender in college basketball this year. Returned for his senior year, and Malik Brown. He's coming back, I believe, as a graduate. He got most of his fame at Syracuse. Transferred to Duke last year, came back. Dame Sarr started off kind of slow, but he's coming around really well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm super impressed with Cameron Boozer's brother, Caden Boozer. Great guard. And Isaiah Evans is lights out from three as always. So they do have some guys that come off the bench and help and do and produce a lot of stuff. But they're very top heavy when it comes to the scoring, like Will said.
And then my other problem, which you can get away with being top heavy. I mean, we've seen Davidson make a run with, we can only name one player on that team. We've seen like other teams do this. I worry about the
Jordan
passing.
Hayward.
Yeah. I worry about the passing. Although he low-key had a little team. But yeah, he was
Sheldon Mack.
Yeah, Sheldon was going off. That's what I'm saying. But Sheldon. But yeah, my problem here with this team is just the assists. Like high is 3.7 out of Cameron Boozer. I promise you that'll just bailout passes mostly because he is going to the what?
Throw Tuke in real quick.
Oh yeah, I got you. If you don't let me cook next time, no sir.
I'm sorry. Nah, I'm sorry.
I'm messing with you.
We're talking that call.
Yeah, you got to get bro in here. What up, Tuke?
Y'all sound like y'all was cooking. What's going on, y'all?
No, hey, we good, man. We was cooking, but we can always use the basketball brother on here, man. Who really?
That's exactly why I was doing it.
Yeah. You be a little deeper in these trenches. We get in there, but you be in there. You live in there.
I can't really see that. But that's AP. I'm assuming, right? Arizona's at 1.
Yeah. That is kind of tiny. It's Arizona 1, Michigan 2. Right now, we were discussing Duke.
Okay, discussing Duke. I want to say first off, I'm sorry for judging the better Boozer early. He is cooking. He is dominating. He is the force that Duke maybe has been looking for. Though they had guys like Zion in the past and Coop Flag, Shout out to my man Cool Flag, but this man right here, in terms of what the NBA definitely needs more of, he's providing that for this Duke team. So shout out to Boozer. Shout out to the way Shire is handling his teams like year in and year out.
Shire. Shire, one of my favorite coaches in the league, man.
Tuke, I'll eat that crow with you too, bro. Because I was saying the same shit about Boozer that you were. I mean, you were in the same boat. I said
shit. He's giving numbers like that. Hopefully he's able to sustain that. ACC play is not too far away, and that's going to be real competitive. But
and the thing is though, is that Duke during this time frame has also played some real heavy hitters just to start off the year. I mean, they started out with Texas, which again is in a little bit of a rebuild, but it was a close game, tough team. They had Kansas, they had Arkansas. They had Florida and Michigan State, and they came out and won all those games. They're currently sitting undefeated at 11-0 as well.
And they've got Texas Tech on Saturday. That should be an interesting game. Texas Tech is 19 in the country. But Duke, like you said, all year they've been playing some great teams, and they've been holding their ground. So they continue to hold their ground, and then they start their ACC play on Christmas Eve as they play Georgia Tech. So that's fine.
So, and moving on to the next team, and this is no disrespect to the current number one team. Arizona is absolutely balling. But in my opinion, the number one team in the country right now, take your screenshots, get your screen recordings ready. I think Michigan should be number one. They are not just beating teams. They're destroying teams.
Yeah, like
taking the will of wanting to play basketball out of every team they're playing. I mean, did you see the Gonzaga score? The Gonzaga score was ridiculous. 101-61. They beat Auburn 102-72. They are literally mauling teams and not leaving them any chance to breathe. Beating Villanova 89-61. I mean, this team is so good. And this is another team where it's a team effort. because the averages are 16 points a game, 12 points, 10 points, 10 points, 10 points.
It's almost always like that with Michigan. They tend to play team ball because they never really get the guy, so they got to play team ball.
Yeah.
What the last guy they had, like Nick Stauskas or maybe Trey Burke? Probably like I can't remember the last like the guy. Maybe Caleb Love for a little bit. They had
Jordan Poole came out that fly.
That's a good one. Poole. Yep.
You got
Poole's one of them guys who took such a jump when he got to the league. He was way better in the league than he was in college at first. Like,
and before he transferred to Kansas, they had Hutchinson or whatever.
Yeah,
Hutchinson.
Hutch. Yeah, right. They did have Hutch.
So they're doing their thing. Michigan, definitely they are. People may say they are the number one team. Definitely.
That's what I'm saying.
And in terms of their right now, I mean, obviously Gonzaga is who they are. They beat them guys basically by like 40. Auburn at the time. So I mean, they had some good games to start the season off. My thing here for them is that they're probably going to be on easy sailing for a bit in terms of their team. Though conference play is definitely more competitive in a sense. They don't play another ranked team
Someone in the Big Ten. Purdue. Don't tell me it's
they
Purdue.
played Nebraska until they played Nebraska. No. Don't even. I'm looking at the schedule here, and I don't even see. I see Purdue February 17th, but they got a stretch when they play Purdue on February 17th. They play Duke on February 21st. Other than that, they don't have their real first like rank test until they play Nebraska on the 27th of January. So they have some time to kind of like they've been doing, building that team up for situations like this here. But that stretch between January 27th and that month stretch, I should say, is going to be a good one just to test their mic to see what they really are.
Hey, I know we got some McNeese fans within the show. I'm sorry, but Michigan plays McNeese on Monday. I'm sorry to all you fellas out there that got to watch that game.
Yeah, because they're putting belt to ass, man. They came to chew gum and whoop ass, and they are fresh out of gum.
Yes,
it's been rough all year.
And that leaves us with the number one team in the nation, the Arizona Wildcats, right? They're Wildcats.
Mm-hmm. They wild and they cats. They Wildcats.
They this is another team. It seems like the whipping post for the year has been Auburn. Unfortunately, Auburn started off ranked, and they have been getting smoked by every ranked opponent that they have played this year. But so far, notable games for Arizona. They beat the defending champs Florida at the beginning of the year by 6. They beat UCLA by 4. They beat UConn by 4 as well. And I believe they just had another ranked game against Alabama and beat them by 21.
Yeah, poor Auburn, man. Auburn is just...
I guess once they get into Big 12 play, it's gonna be interesting too. You got teams in Kansas. Let's see how they can operate at that time. BYU, Houston. So there's some good ranked teams in this conference for Arizona. We haven't seen nothing yet. We're gonna see these rankings shake the hell up, especially in conference.
Who the big man, Pete? Who the big man, Pete? That kid's.
Pete. Yeah.
Yo, that kid, he's just a horse, bro. Like, I don't know what to do with that guy. It's a big motherfucker just dominating down low, and he played with good energy. You know how some big guys like Ayton, just which is funny because same school. Ayton just like, he's super extremely talented, but the energy level is just like, do you like basketball? That you ain't got to worry about that with Pete, bro. He's coming every game. Hey, yo.
God, he got some decent guard play as well. Zona doing their thing, man, early in the game. I'm excited. It was some hell of a game. I was watching some college basketball last night, man. Got some young cats, man. Guys that ain't on the ranked list, but you got teams, obviously. I'm gonna scream BYU until I can't no more. Product of the environment of Massachusetts. You got UNC, who's 12. Louisville, who's right up top of them at 11. So you got some decent teams here within the rankings. SEC doing large numbers on the rankings, man. You got some teams here ranked crazy. So Woo, woo, woo. We ready for conference season? I am. I may have to go to the BC Syracuse game at BC on January, I think, 10th or 17th.
You gonna do that to yourself? That's what you gonna do? You gonna go up there and get disappointed?
I want to go see Kanye Anthony, man. I want to see if Lala brings Kim.
Yeah, you're stupid. My man trying to go to a college basketball game and cover for the pod, and he's like, I'm going for the hose.
He's like, I need to see Lala. Where's she at?
You know?
Hose water.
Yeah, hose. Yeah, hose.
Shout out to the hose water, man. We got some new flavors. Later on this year.
New flavors of hose water.
Flavors.
They now come in 69.
What's the damn deal?
What's up, two quad? Say the whole government name. What?
Hey, coach, we're best friends. We're best friends, but starting tomorrow, we may be distant from each other. We have a pivotal meet and matchup going on in the SCWF semifinals.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it ends up like that. So me and Coach, I think this is like the second time in 3 years that we match up in the semis. So best man.
You bums be paying Uncle off. I'm convinced.
Crazy is, Uncle in the SCWF Junior League is the second seed, the highest remaining. I am number 5. Coach is number 6. In the 8th seed, which is Dominic, playing this week, he beat the number 1 seed. So he basically saved me.
It's chaos in there. It's chaos in that league. I'm beating by like 120. Like crazy. In a playoff game. Playoffs.
It's definitely tuning up, man. Football season is at its maximum heat right now. Fantasy football is in its maximum peak. So everybody keep tuning in. And everybody shouting out. I'm gonna shout out everybody that played in all leagues this year. They ain't hear nobody complaining, man. So that's dope. When you don't hear nobody complaining in the league, that means it's pretty decent. So shout out to the homies that put on the league every year.
Already.
You heard?
All right. So you guys gave a great analysis of the men's side. So we're gonna show a little love on the women's side.
This is more Duke's level. I think this is more Duke's lane right here. He be doing a little more in the women's space.
Anything jump out to you?
Yeah. Texas whooping ass.
Dominance. UConn dominance. Shout out to the Northeast.
We know UConn killing, but Texas whooping ass.
It's peeling though.
For sure. Good win over Baylor on Sunday. Texas is definitely. We want to see who wants to compete with UConn. We know when UConn's good like this, we got to give UConn a prize. We was giving it to South Carolina for a few years, but it's back in UConn's favor now. So who can dethrone UConn here? Pretty much a team that can just play all 3 levels of basketball, and I feel like Texas can do that. And I'm looking at all these teams here ranked. South Carolina at 3. I still have problems with them. I feel like they're too small. Huh?
Who can dethrone them?
Who can dethrone who? UConn?
Who can dethrone UConn?
Texas.
It doesn't matter. It's just UConn, baby. You can't touch Gino in the winning. You know what it is.
Nah, I know what it is, Rocky. The game has definitely come about. Shout out to TCU. TCU pops out lovely here. Olivia Miles and Basham. They was out there putting in that work last night. It was wild. So they're here. I lost my bet last night. LSU definitely.
Shout out to LSU.
Shout out to LSU though. 12-0 right now. Doing some great things. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting when that SEC start.
One thing I like about college basketball that you don't really, obviously you can't get in college football is like when the men's and women's program for the same school is cooking, like UConn right now. Like think about the atmosphere in the school. Because imagine when one of the teams, like the men's or the women's, is cooking and the other one's like mid. That's got to be kind of awkward at every awards dinner and shit.
I know,
but when both teams are frying like UConn is right now, the energy on campus must be crazy, bro. You gotta love it. That's why I love college sports, man.
And then they have and then,
Bobby's here, Mr. LSU, Mr. Women's college basketball, but also he just loves college sports, man.
and then they have a football program that ruins it all.
Yeah, basketball. The men's basketball team is not bad. They just need to be in a space where they can improve themselves, and that's been the problem there. They stole one from BC. BC was up like 10 with like 4 minutes left. They ended up stealing one from BC at BC. LSU's not bad. They got wins over New Orleans University Privateers as well. So, yeah, like you said, Bobby, for the men's, when it comes to conference time, it's maybe gonna dumb them down a little bit, but they're looking for an at-large. They're looking for an at-large bid. Let's just say that. Women, we know where their ceiling is. Their ceiling could be national championship, but
ceiling is the roof.
With all these ladies here, and all these teams here, it may be a little tougher this year, but they got the motors, they got the keys, they got the experience. There's a lot of teams that do within that top 10, and oh my God, the guard play. When the tournament starts, the guard play is gonna be insane.
Yes, that's my favorite part of the game. Favorite part of the game is watching guards cook in the tournament because they have to. I love it.
Yep, here comes AZ Fudd.
Yeah, she's special.
KK Arnold.
Yo, could you imagine being Ozzy Fudd right now and like being that nasty and not even being close to the top 5 UConn player all time because that school is insane. You can't. I don't even know if you could crack the top 5. If you a young player right now trying to go to UConn women's, don't go there because you want to be a top 5 player in their history. It ain't gonna happen.
I feel like he kind of sits. I feel like Gino, and hey, I've never been on a recruiting tour with him, but I feel like the recruiting never gets mentioned. It never gets talked about. We talk about how many good players he's gotten, but we don't talk about how he forms those teams up. And this is for other teams too that maybe try to recruit like this. I feel like they recruit in terms of 1 through 15. They recruit very well. They're not trying to recruit stars on top of stars. And if it is the case, one's a guard, one's a forward, one's a 2 guard. It's all in the rotation, So, only a shout out to UConn. And Gino.
What is he promising? What is he promising when he walks into those homes? He gets everyone. It's the Aaron Paul meme. We can't keep letting him get away with this.
I got WNBA MVPs. I got.
That's what I'm saying. He just walks in. Yeah, he could literally walk in and just bang a conference call with 5 of the greatest players to ever touch a basketball, and it's like, yeah, come here,
Bobby. You don't need to send me $7.
His pitch is like, is this dumb shit that Dale says every week? But where is it? You want to be famous? Come to LSU. He's like, you want to be famous? Come to UConn, man. That's what we doing with basketball. That's what he said. That's how it really looked, Dale.
Dale catching strays.
You should. I don't know how he catching him. He's short. Shout out to my guy, Dale. This is what you get for not liking basketball shows.
Because he's short.
I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller.
I kept that row session short and sweet.
And one more college thing. One more little thing. WNBA draft board. I better see all the crooks get higher on the rank and draft board because listen here.
They're terrified about her weight, but she is literally and figuratively a horse, a bull. She is crazy in the paint. They can't do anything with her. And we've seen other players try to do this. In the men's game, we had Jared Sullinger. Men's game is a little different. I think she's going to be work in the league, too. I don't know what they're going to be able to do with her.
The Iowa State girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one who's as wide as she is tall.
Yeah, man, that's the tank.
That's the tank, bro. I'm telling you. And look, when I say all these things about her size, it is not disparaging. I would never want to see her in the post.
Yeah,
I'm catching an elbow.
That's an athletic Lizzo.
I'm going to move up top. Bro, take that down low.
She said Iowa. Go back to where he
Athletic
was
was
before Caitlin Clark. She went out there and did them dirty. Another team to look at women's wise is the Louisville Cardinal. Big win over North Carolina. Major resume booster for them. When it comes to tournament time, that's gonna be dope. I think on the slide is Duke and North Carolina, but maybe here come Louisville in the ACC.
And just a random funny thing I was thinking earlier, but I didn't say it. Shout out to all the non-ranked teams that are on Auburn's schedule. They're gonna take some anger out on y'all because like Jake said, they've been getting pounded. And I know all my hoopers know, like when you have one of them seasons, y'all getting wiped down, man, them lesser teams who are on your level or lower, they pay for those. They pay for all of that. So it's gonna be fun. Shout out to two bringing it heavy with the female
College basketball, baby. It's amazing, baby. With a capital A.
Yeah, baby. So next up, we had a big boxing announcement this week. Bud Terrence Crawford announced his retirement.
He's officially in Mayweather mode. He will fight
on the right
3 to 5 more. He will fight 3 to 5 more times against silliness for money fights. Although he is older than I realize, we always forget how old he is. He's like 38, 39.
38. Yep.
Yeah. So he's not a spring chicken, but also his peak started a little later, I feel like. So yeah, man. Shout out to Bud. It's a great career. He capped it off with the win that he needed. Every boxer, especially late, once they start getting into that conversation of where you rank. Like once you start talking about legacy and you're one of those guys who can maybe be mentioned in the top 10 or 15, it starts to be at that stretch, who do you knock off that is worthy? And he went out and got Canelo, man, and he kind of dominated that fight. So that's a humongous legacy fight. I have no qualms with him stepping down after that fight. But yeah, look, be on the lookout for these money fights to pop up. I could see him fighting a Paul any day in the future.
Now
one of the Paul boys.
Okay,
he's in a position where the money's got to be right now. I think that's why you stamp the retirement if you're Terrence Crawford, and like Will said, tipped it to a point. Great point. He's going the Mayweather route. He has to be, right? I mean, he's like you said, he's old in boxing age, you know what I'm saying? But he's not that old in boxing age. We've seen guys at 40 plus, like you said, make a couple fights every couple years, you know, and do what they do. But it's all about the money now. It's all about the money when it comes to T. Crawford. He has deserved it. He has earned it. He has fought. He has won. So now we have to wait and see who his next opponent is going to be, because there's going to be one. But enjoy the retirement phase of your career right now. Enjoy it with your family. Enjoy it with your peers. Your man Shakur Stevenson got a fight in January against Teofimo Lopez. Train him hard for that one right there. That's going to be a good fight right there. That's
Mr. Shuck and John himself.
Jersey City put on, hopefully. And your young man, and he's good at that too. You know, up in the young man's, Keyshawn, you know, you got Shakur, you know, his little brothers, you know, upping them up, get them to where they need to be, and be a teacher, man, to these students.
He gotta get Shakur to lock in, man. If I see one more fight with that man as a track star, I'm done with Shakur. And Shakur's my guy. Shakur's my dog, bro.
No, the fight with Turkey guy, he put his hands up.
He fought a little more. That was a bad matchup for that Turkey guy. But he fought a little more. But the previous fight before that, my man was shucking and jiving all fight, man. It was hard to watch.
You got to put his hands up with Teofimo. He ain't playing.
Oh, no. There won't be no running from Tio, because he gonna walk you down. He gonna walk you down. Sure.
I think if Shakur can get Lopez mentally disengaged, which
he's gonna get him frustrated by doing exactly what I said. He's gonna frustrate him by doing exactly what I said. I hope he doesn't do. But Tio might be able to work through that. We'll see how that works.
Yeah, Crawford, man, best win for him. I feel the win for me, honestly, if it wasn't even Canelo, was just the fact that he fought Spence. I feel like he fought Spence at the right time. I feel like all his fights were kind of at the right time.
He beat
And
the
that's why
piss
his
out of
greatness
Spence.
seems as cemented as people would say it is. It is because when you fight people at the right time, it just makes your resume so dope. When he fought opponents, you know, maybe Canelo, maybe more the older range, but Canelo and him is kind of the same age. I feel. What Canelo 35, right?
Canelo actually younger, which was crazy, but Canelo's younger, but also has
And
been
boxing.
fighting longer. So he's younger in age, he's older in boxing.
I definitely would have loved to see. I definitely would have loved to see him against Benavidez. I definitely would have wanted. If I'm Terrence Crawford,
I
real
think he
talk.
avoided the Benavidez
I'm
one.
Terrence Crawford, and I'm looking for my next fight, whatever it is. I want him.
Here's the thing, though. I agree, but that's your hood ego talking. That's the projects talking, because that's a fight that can fuck the legacy up. Benavidez is a horse, and Benavidez is young enough to press him. So I don't know if he takes it. I agree, that's a huge fight. If he takes that one, I would love it. He probably wins it, depending on how long he stays out. But yeah, that's funny. I don't think he takes that fight though, too. I don't think he takes that fight.
Now, Bobby asked the question: is Crawford?
So look, you're gonna have people who immediately say no. You're gonna have people who immediately say no, people who immediately say yes. I think you gotta deep dive. People are gonna say the same sentence that Took said earlier, where he fought people at the right times, which is a convenient way or a nice way of saying he was strategic about his ducking. Like, he didn't fully duck everybody, but top 20 I feel is safe. But again, like, you know what's crazy about boxing all time, Bobby, is that like a lot of the sports, it's worse with boxing that the eras are so different. The eras are so that, like, and you know how we usually downplay the older eras? Oh, they didn't play as many athletes, bunch of cashiers out there. Yeah, boxing, you had guys who were fighting like 5 to 10 fights a fucking year, like just outrageous amounts of fights. Yeah, I don't know. Top 20, I think is safe, but I'm sure you can find somebody who would debate that too. But I like top 20, and then you get him in the top 20, and from there you start debating his position in the top 20. I think that's fair.
Okay, so I'm gonna go here because obviously you said top 20 is safe. So according to BB News, this is the 20th top boxer of all time. Number 20 is Salvador Sanchez. Do you know who that guy is?
I remember the name. 20. I don't remember. Huh?
So he's a boxer whose career spanned over 20 years. Definitely, he was an early boxer in the 60s, ramming in the 80s. But like you said, to people, it's kind of like when you watch boxing. Because if you ask OGs and older guys to launch the game, they're going to tell you differently. But boxing guys understand how boxing is played. And the way Crawford played in the ring, 20, maybe 15 is good for me. Even if he's in the top 20. You know how many boxers? Like, even in all-time
many boxers.
So many athletes. So many athletes, so many boxers in this case. And for our eye, that man was a bad motherfucker. So I'll take that.
Didn't Crawford win belts in 3 different weight classes? I believe he did. So. That puts you in more rarefied air than just being a great boxer. To do that. So
actually did
light welterweight, and super middleweight.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
and Manny Pacquiao held that weight.
Yep.
No, Manny has the record of like jumping up, most titles jumping up. But where Crawford is that he was the guy, like reign champion, like the guy, like in the magazines we was reading today. That's where he stayed. You know what I'm saying? So
I think what's going to happen with Crawford, when we rank him all time, is people are going to say something that is kind of fair. At what point and for how long was Crawford the baddest man on the planet? And the answer is a couple of years. That's the problem, because the entire time Canelo was still reigning supreme. Now, he beats Canelo towards the back end, obviously. Now, does that mean that we're going to say the entire time he was better than Canelo? I don't think we're going to say that. That seems like a
Terrence Crawford Terrence Crawford may be the Kobe Bryant of boxing with that justification of that question you had. I feel like that's what it is because people say that about Kobe all the time. But at one point he's like the marketable guy or whatever the case was. But we seen
the face,
what work he put in.
The face, yeah. How long was he the face? Right.
In terms of the face, like Crawford wasn't the face, but Crawford was a guy that every time he put on, time he got in that ring.
Because remember, Jordan, like Bird and them handed it off to Jordan. Like Bird and the Pistons and them, and you know what I mean, they both handed it off to Jordan because they had to. Magic too. Jordan reigned supreme, handed it off. But when he handed it off, it was kind of like, is it to Kobe or is it to Shaq? Or is it Timmy? Or is it Timmy? Or is it Iverson, who's like the MVP of the league at that point, basically?
That's what I'm saying.
And then it's definitely Kobe for like dude, like I say 06, it's Kobe's league still. It's Kobe's league in 06, even though the team isn't great. He's out here going crazy. That's he averaged 40, 43, 30, 35 for like the month. He was going bananas. Like that's kind of the face Kobe, but also during that point, he's still fighting off the scandal. So his era of being the face was already going to be abbreviated. And while he was the face, he's fighting off allegations and the case and everything. So it's tough for him. And then LeBron comes in. LeBron and Curry come in. And KD. And like, so it got rough for Kobe, but we know what Kobe is, right? That's kind of what that's a great analogy too. Bud might just be Kobe. Like he's just stuck in an era where he got passed off, even though he was great. There was faces of the league that wasn't him, and that's gonna hurt when it comes to the all-time rankings. It shouldn't, but then again, it kind of should. It's kind of how the game goes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Shout out to the champ, man. Retirement, great retirement. Now, who Canelo gonna run to now? He can't duck everybody no more. Figuring his flaws out.
I love how he called him the ducker, but like other guys be fucking running from fighting. Like Canelo fought more than all these guys.
No, he definitely did. He definitely did. I just like, damn. I mean, some people duck for a reason, and I guess in boxing is a man's sport. Hey, you know what not to do and who not to be around, and you got to. And this is why a lot of people take these zeros on their record to the core, and they try to keep them because. And I always say, if I was ever a UFC fighter and I lost bad, I don't want to play UFC no more. I'm done.
So I know the money comes into play. I know the money and the fame comes into play. But the reason I won't call Canelo a ducker is because he didn't have to take that Mayweather fight. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready for that fight. He was young. And he took that fight early. And like he took most fights. Now, was he strategic about it? Yeah, but they all are. They're all strategic. Very few guys just like any given day, wear the tape and gloves. I'll fight you in my backyard. That's not every guy anymore. It used to be.
Right. Toot had me laughing. He said he gonna take his ball and go home if he take an L.
Especially one of them bad ones. Like you get your shit pushed in, or you go to sleep on national television.
Yeah,
you kind of want to pack that up. But here's the thing, though. But if you pack that up, that's what you're known for. You're Mark Sanchez. It's the butt fumble. That's it.
Hey, like I seen Darren Till in Las Vegas a few years back. A guy that took multiple L's. He could walk around with a smile on his face and still be known as famous. And so what? I'll take that.
Hey, yo, Toot. Hey, answer me this. The man was great in college football, great in basketball. What do we know Nate Robinson for now?
Get knocked out.
Going to sleep. Night.
Night
to a YouTuber.
I forgot he got knocked out.
I will never forget him slumped down and taking a nap in the middle of
that. Because I looked at that matchup and I'm sitting here like that night, like, yo, Nate was really out there trying to put on. And he could have been trying to play or not. But then he seen that, hey, maybe the crayon do got some hands.
You know what's funny though? You know what's funny? After he took a nap in front of 40,000 people, I guarantee you there was guys in the clubs trying to press him, and they paid for it because he was throwing. He could that little motherfucker can box, bro. For like he can't box for a boxer, but in the street fight, I wouldn't want him swinging on me the way he was swinging. So I bet you a couple people tested them waters and found out the hard way.
All right, took this next story. It's one that you brought up to our attention. This is the email in response from the Golden State Warriors organization. And this the owner?
Yes. Joe Lacob, new owner of the Warriors, I believe. I believe the OG left a couple years back, Myers. So he's now the new owner of the Golden State Warriors. And if you haven't heard, man, disturbing email came from a fan after some of the Warriors' latest struggles, maybe situations with Jonathan Kuminga and all this stuff. And basically sum it up, Joe Lacob said what the situation was. Like, he wasn't a guy that was just like, yeah. And he responded. That's the crazy thing. He responded to the email. Basically just, agreeing with the same flaws that the fan did for the most part. You know? Is that right for an owner to do? I don't know, but he kind of threw Steve Kerr under the bus in there too, talking about engagements with players and stuff like that. I'm like, whoa, a fan gets a response from not a player, not the coach, not like a Damon Jones type guy on the bench, but the owner.
Not a game.
Wow.
Practice.
Like,
Yeah.
People going to be on the top of the iceberg in this past generation that's come by us.
Hey, I'm just happy. I'm happy that people are seeing what Kerr is. That's all I'm saying. I've been saying it for years now.
Yeah.
Great coach, but also he's kind of a dickhead. I think you get punched by Michael and everybody talks about it for 35 years. That's gonna happen.
Got a chip on your shoulder.
Yeah, he got a chip on his shoulder, and he can't punch people in this league no more. So, yeah, I think he's just being an asshole instead. Look, I don't want to disparage Kerr as a coach. I think he's a great coach, but I think he's also a human. And I think the human side of him has shown in a few situations. I think one of those situations is babying Draymond Green. And I think another one of those situations is basically tanking the first 4 to 6 years of my guy Kuminga's career by not like really getting him involved the way he should be. And now we're seeing that come home to roost with like him. And I just hope they trade him at the deadline, get rid of Kuminga. And they should honestly, Kuminga, Draymond, and all the picks in the world, go get Giannis. I know it's easier said than done, but
or come get AD off our hands.
If y'all go on, that package you talking about.
We're gonna find a sucker somewhere.
Sounded like the banks in 08. Sounded like the banks in 08. You better figure that out. There's no stimulus package coming
out. We need a stimmy, baby. We need a stimmy. Come save us
now. And this is what I say.
At the Orange
Man. This is what I say too, real talk. And I'm not throwing shade at Kerr, but I'm throwing shade at coaches. This is what happens when you don't have the team that you were accustomed to. And now you got to adjust to things. And though, for instance, Kuminga might be a good answer.
What did I do?
Give us a run. But at the same time, Kerr feels like he ain't the answer. So then it's like, is Kerr a bad coach now? Or it's just something that the Warriors lack, and that's depth. Do they lack the depth? Yes, I think they do. But I think the way Steve Kerr is handling certain players, maybe not the way to go, figuring you don't have that depth. You know what I'm saying? So it's
if Dale gave a crap about basketball, it would be like 4 or 6 of this podcast have had to deal with Ed Davis.
Anthony Davis, man. Hey,
I love Ed, but
I'm happy that AD was a Laker, man. I know the injuries and stuff occurred, but I don't think at any point he was the reason why we lost basketball games.
I don't think. Not especially not when he's on the court.
He can't be the reason. He was never out there.
Nah, my man played.
Boom. Zing. Bazinga.
There you go. Get out my head, Will.
Listen, I'll tell you this right now. If the Phoenix Suns can go get him, they'll go get him.
Yeah.
Who, Ed?
Yeah.
I don't think they would.
He'll be the best big man in Suns history if he went on the team play.
He might not even be the best big on the team now. No, some kidding.
Maurice Stoudemire might be the guy, but
it's Amari. It's definitely
in terms
Amari.
of AD, if he went there years before.
Oh wait, did you hold on? Did you fix yourself? I hope you meant center.
Center, yeah, not Charles Barkley
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah, because I'm about to say, Sir Charles is on the phone and he's stuttering.
No, Charles is a fucking different beast. Charles is in his own league of his own. That's the man, the face of Phoenix. People may not want to say it, but you can give Steve Nash it, you know what I'm saying, for the younger generation. But Sir Charles for sure. He got to an NBA Finals. Steve Nash didn't. Remember that. In the first year.
Because the refs jobbed him against a few teams in the West, especially in that King series.
Okay.
Crazy.
All right.
What we got next?
We're talking basketball again. So
basketball.
So this one, we all knew was going to happen. It was just a matter of time. We briefly touched on it last week. This is CP3 being kicked off the team. So I want to preface this by saying, before everything that we go over today, is 4 key things we're going to go over. But before we do that, there was another executive who went unnamed that said Chris Paul's pretty much a dick, and he gets on your nerves. But he says because the shit he talks, he's usually right.
That's the problem with guys like that, though. That's the problem with guys like that. The problem is when you're unruly and unhinged at all times, but you're right, but you can't back it up in terms of how you're playing, you got to get out the locker room. You got to tank. And I don't think, look, here's the thing. A great point guard, and he has been one, is a synergy with the coach. He's just an extended coach on the court.
True.
They have 2 coaches, and that's a problem. They don't have the one synergic coach. They have 2 coaches. They have the player coach on the court, and then they have Tyronn Lue. It's not going to work like that, especially if those 2 are not on the same page. Now, I get where Chris Paul coming from. Chris Paul mentality is, whatever y'all motherfuckers doing right now, it ain't working. We suck. So I got 15 to 18 years of knowledge in the NBA. As being a great point guard. Let's try some of this, try some of that. My whole career's been about making guys better, and I've done it at every stop. How about you let me do it? And the problem with that is even if he's right, that's not how buying into a system works.
That's true.
Sometimes when a system is being learned, if you gotta go through the parts where you're garbage, where you're not running it right, where people aren't in the right spot, where we need to figure things out. If every time that happens, you got a guy saying, hey, let's just do things differently, you're never going to learn either system, either the players or the coaches. You're not going to learn that system. So Chris Paul needs to, I don't know why, he needs to go back to the Spurs or something, or just go back to the Rockets, because they could use a little more help at that point guard spot, even though Reed's cooking.
So most of Chris Paul's concerns, they centered around a perceived lack of accountability, off-court cohesion, and overall commitment to a championship mentality within the veteran roster. And it said that his intense style, his vocal leadership was kind of seen as disruptive to some in the organization, which led to his abrupt departure. Yeah. So the first thing we're going to talk about out of 4 things is his lack, he says his concern for the lack of cohesion.
It's part of his problem. If you're not backing the coach, you're part of the cohesion problem.
Well, this example that he pointed out, I kind of say it went back to what we said at the beginning of it, where he's kind of difficult to deal with. And it says Paul specifically noted issues like a lack of conversation in the team group's text chat and very little time spent together off the court. A Halloween party that he hosted as a team building exercise was only attended by a handful of players.
They don't like you. And if you want to build team chemistry, no one wants to build team chemistry with the old uncle who's just yelling at them the entire time.
That's a good one.
No one wants that. You go to the Y, you go to the rec. You
hear that, Unc? You hear that,
Unc? Yeah, Unc. And there's just one old dude with high socks yelling at everybody where they should be.
Pick up the ball. Pick up the ball.
Pass it, hedge. Like pin down. Like, bro, it's 3:30 in the afternoon, bro. No one's running the triangle out here. We're trying to just get buckets and have fun and run cardio. Nobody wants to play with that guy who doesn't shut the fuck up the entire game. Like
the new era. It's a new era, bro.
It's part of it. You're right,
Paul's
but no era wanted that. Wanted that.
Chris Paul, no. And I say new era because I say like this. For instance, we grew up in a different era than say y'all kids, right? I work with kids daily. For instance, you can't treat kids the same as we will probably be treated in certain situations in a day. And I feel like in a basketball sense, he just met the apple, or the tree that is not going to take that. And now in his career, he's dealt with teams that may have, because like you said, he's a great player. But as you go down in life and down team by team, you wouldn't expect that. But my thing is, now I blame the Clippers for this now. Because first off, you knew who Chris Paul was, so why'd you sign him? You already had him before, mind you. This is not the first time he's a Clipper. He's been a Clipper. He was a Clipper. Even when he was good, he was the same Chris Paul. But why? You know how your attitude in your locker room is. You know you have Kawhi Leonard. You know you have James Harden. Why would you bring Chris Paul in to your team if you knew all this was going down? And the crazy thing about it is, I want to give a clap for Lawrence Frank because I feel like he's the guy that was told to give him the you have to leave or whatever the case is. He shouted today that the Clippers still want to retire Chris Paul's number. I think the Clippers are just like, we made a mistake. We should just let you be good and called you at one point next year or 2 years from now for a retirement party. Because if I'm Chris Paul, I would still take the Clippers, Pledge of Allegiance for a banner if I'm the first person in the banner. And Chris Paul's probably going to end up taking it. Because at the end of the day, Chris Paul has to realize that he may be too smart for the game now.
He's going to take what?
Only the sense of his mouth and the way he.
I might have lost track. He's going to take what? Like a trip to somewhere else? Where? What?
No. I feel like he will. If the Clippers call him like, yo, we want to retire your number, I think he will probably take it.
I can't imagine why they would do that.
They said that they wanted to.
Did they really?
Yeah, and they still said throughout all this stuff that's going on, they still want to retire his number. They just feel like the situation is not working, but that's probably because of the guys ahead of him in terms of the depth chart. James Harden.
Oh, he'll take that then. Yeah, no. In terms of if they said that, then yeah, he'll do it. Why wouldn't he? Like that's still an honor, even if you had like problems on the way out. That's still an honor. Usually that's not said on your way out. That's usually like 5 to 10 years later. They're like, hey, we passed everything up. Come back, we'll retire your number. That's a weird thing to tell a guy. Hey, we're gonna retire your number, but get the fuck out. Like,
in real talk, the other reason, honestly, is because his commitment and team. He like, look at it. Every night we go on this court, we lose. We're 14th in the West. You know who's behind us? The Pelicans. That's how bad the season is right now. So maybe they like, yo, Chris, honestly, dog. And Chris is like, nah, you can't have it in the paper. Now, look at this. Look at this. They said he sent them home. Hold on. They sent them home. They didn't say Chris Paul was cut. They didn't say they waived him. No.
Oh, go on, Roger.
They're trying to do him due diligence to try to get him on a different team because this team ain't it. Not for your mental, not for your playing style, not for the way you act. Not at all.
Nothing. You gotta go. You're it's not it. Bye. So you know what would be the ultimate, like, yo, this would be crazy too. In petty season that we're currently in, because it's been petty season lately. In petty season, he should go to the Pelicans and then get them above them. Like rise that team up. That'd be great. I'd be so happy.
Chris Paul in terms of best point guards of all time.
He's gonna be top 10, 15.
Yeah.
6'7-ish. 6'7".
The second thing was accountability and communication. Paul was vocal in holding management, coaches, and players accountable. This included questioning why he wasn't consulted on strategies for facing his former teams the Suns and the Thunder.
Again, it's the situation where he's right, but also shut up. Like, you gotta understand. Here's the thing that Chris Paul is really dropping the ball here. That is how things should go. If that is not how things should be going, and you don't think no one's listening, then just get out of Dodge. Stop acting like you're going to be the guy at 38, 39 who can change the situation. Look, Chris Paul at 30, even at 30, Chris Paul at 30,
oh man,
everybody in that organization would have had to have listened, and they would have listened.
Yeah.
But at 38,
not at Bud Crawford age.
You're going to average 8 and 8. Yeah, Bud Crawford age, but Canelo minutes. So, like,
let him cook.
That's all I'm saying. Canelo minutes. So, like, and here's the other thing. We love Chris Paul, but he's still going to go down as one of the most underappreciated players. He didn't win a ring, and that's one of the main reasons he's going to go down like that. Do you understand? I dare anyone to go find a player that's only 6 foot, playing even at the level he's playing at this age. They age like dogs. It's not good. They get them out of there quick because they're too small. Like, it once a 6 foot guard, even if he's not fast, has to rely on quickness and all the athleticism that he can muster. Once they get older, that's not a thing anymore. And so you're no longer winning off the dribble. You're no longer being able to get to the rack like that. We just got to appreciate. We got to appreciate Chris Paul, but he needs to chill out or go to a team that's like that.
It's funny that you were saying name a player, and I thought I had one, but I didn't. Jameer Nelson retired at 36. So
right, and I guarantee you, if you look at that age 36, 35, and 34, it wasn't pretty. Probably wasn't pretty, and he wasn't defending a soul because he didn't really defend the soul in his prime.
See,
but yeah,
Mike Conley
under 60. They got under 6. Well,
6'1" Conley,
6'1". Yeah, Stockton was 6'1". Coogee was 6'1".
We'll count those though. We'll count those.
Nate Archibald 6'1". That was actually almost my name.
You almost Nate Archibald. Nate Archibald. Hey.
Yeah.
Archibald.
My mama almost named me that. And he got Kyle Lowry, Tim Hart. I'm pretty sure Pops does too. Kyle Lowry, Tim Hardaway, and Kemba Walker.
Pop would have been like, "You name him Nate Archibald for?" Like, he's just something I need to know.
The third thing was a clash in leadership styles. Paul's I just caught that wheel. Paul's leadership approach, which some teammates and coaches found abrasive or disruptive, clashed with the teammates' environment. The front office and coaching staff felt his style was not aligned with what the team needed, sometimes perceiving his input as subversive or locker room lowering that undermined the staff.
Look, here's the thing. Everything that all three of these things that we talked about, they all fall under the same umbrella, and it's the umbrella that Took opened, and Took said it best. He's like, the errors are different. He's in there yelling at people. Like, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, man. Don't nobody want get off my get off my lawn, but he's in a locker room doing it.
And for me, the fourth one, which I think is the most damning one, because when I think of the LA Clippers, this is the one I've always thought of, the organizational disconnect. The situation revealed a significant disconnect between Paul's championship-driven intensity and organization's comfort level with that approach. Head coach Tyronn Lue and Paul were reportedly not on speaking terms for several weeks before the split.
Here's the thing. That's the one, and you said that's the most damaging one for the whole situation. That's also the one CP3 don't get a pass for. You knew this going in.
Yeah, that's true.
That was not it. It was not a secret about this franchise.
Took the money.
Just what you got. They had a squad in there.
Yeah.
Wait, who?
That was a series that they was up 2-0, and he tore his hamstring, and they lost to Houston.
Well, I don't like this part, though, the CP me. Look, I get that it seems like he's selfish, but like his entire game says otherwise. His whole game's about passing. Sure, you could be selfish while passing. I watched Rondo do it for like 8 years here. But like it's about he knows his way works because it does. Now, his way didn't work to the tune of a championship, so maybe it didn't really work.
I just think the Clippers and him had a disconnect where he felt like this can be a contending team, and they're not. So now all that talking now is just a headache now because everybody's on panic mode. And Chris Paul is a guy that's like, damn, at least I've had winning seasons with teams I've been on. That's the thing. This is why Chris Paul's talking and talking and talking. Because I think he's had, I believe, except for maybe mistaken, maybe the Spurs last year, maybe, in terms of a winning season. He's had winning seasons for career. So he does have a winning, but like we said, man, Chris, take it. Take this as an early Christmas gift. The Clippers are telling you to go home? What? They're paying you?
Yeah. What? Go enjoy Christmas with the family and then tell your agent to put some feelers out for teams that actually matter.
30 for 30. Out to my man Josh Orson. He knows what I'm about to say. 30 for 30. I said this years ago. I want to do a 30 for 30 on the Clippers. There has to be a 30 for 30 on the Clippers. And this demise on top of demise, on top of, we got it. I think demise. This it don't matter who's in office. Balmer, I honestly, and I'm gonna throw it here, Balmer. If you're watching, I'm sorry. I think he's just like the last owner that was there. He's just 2025 version of it.
You think he raises too? I don't think he raises.
Yeah.
Based on what? You can't throw that around, man.
One thing no owner can ever deny in the NBA is that you need some black crayons in order to make your team a little bit better.
It's not like they got.
That don't mean that
it's
you
not
ain't
like they got the man. Like they got black. They got black players on the team.
Look at them. No. Look at besides Ivan. Besides Dubé.
Besides who? Besides who?
Besides Ivan Zubac. Look at the team.
What? You're saying they need some quiet. Oh, okay. I thought you were going the other way. You're
Donald
saying they need some
Sterling
quiet.
do that too. And Donald Sterling, we see what he is now. That dude Obama be around all the time. Drinking his brew. I mean, you've never heard. I don't know somebody heard him slip something up one time. That was my perception of him. I don't think he's any better than Donald Sterling. And that's either being a GM or a person.
Oh, you want them to be Duke?
Yeah. Hey, 30 for 30 on the Clippers, dog.
Whoa.
So this, all right, Tuke is already ramping. He's amped up. I'm about to continue this two-coin train going. This is the most recent chapter of the LeBron James versus Dylan Brooks saga.
Let's go! And Dylan Brooks has an ally this time.
So the latest chapter of the ongoing feud was on the 14th or 3 days ago. So he got ejected with 12.2 seconds remaining, and the Suns leading by 1. Brooks hit a clutch three-pointer. He immediately confronted James, getting chest to chest, which resulted in a second technical foul and automatic ejection. This is on top of earlier in the game when Brooks slapped the ball towards James, prompting James to angrily confront both Brooks and the referees. James assessed a technical foul for his outburst for his first for the season. Now, in the post-game of that, Brooks later referred to James as a social media junkie, claiming James is too concerned with public perception. And L Boogie's response, he downplayed the animosity, stating he's going to compete, I'm going to compete. We're here to get up in each other's face.
Yeah, because we know LeBron is not giving this man, we know LeBron's not giving him a second of his name being popped out
he is.
Airwaves. And that's the crazy part about it, because Dylan Brooks, hey, Dylan, you may be known for something after your career is over, man. Because when they break the books of LeBron, they're gonna put you and Stevenson and all them guys in it. So why not Dylan Brooks continue to trend? And this is the way you go continue to trend. You can get a reality show just because you're in LeBron's face every time y'all play. I'm not mad at Dylan Brooks for any of his actions. even if it was like scripted by the NBA, all of it was real.
Every team.
Mad at it. You need people in your book, LeBron. You know what I'm saying? You know you got people on Mike's book, but you know everybody was nice to Mike for the most part. A lot of people ain't nice to LeBron. People be at LeBron, but Dylan Brooks is at the top of the list. So if I'm at the top of the list of guys that really disturb Bron, I'm happy with that. 12.2 seconds and the Suns were up 1 when he got ejected. Now, if I'm a team owner or a guy, I'm like, yo, Dylan, you're bugging. But ultimately, it's a business, so you're not going to be in Phoenix that long anyway, bro. So, hey, you want your life to live on, your legacy to live on, Dylan. Keep doing that every time you play LeBron James until he retires. And then after that, talk shit about him after he retires. That is fire.
Yeah. LeBron and him, this is fun. This is exactly what the Suns needed, was some kind of heart. They've lacked that for a while now.
Luka took it.
Yeah, he did. He did, and he took it because they didn't have it to begin with. But yeah, so look, hey, shout out to Dylan Brooks. Look, I don't have a problem at all with these type of antics when you're balling on the court and backing it up, which is he very much is doing right now. In Booker's absence, he's been hooping, and so as long as he's backing up, I don't like when Draymond does it because he sucks. And so you just out there, messing with people because you can't be relevant if you're not doing that. That's bum ass work. That's bum ass work. So, but shout out to Brooks because he's actually balling and backing it up. Now, there was a couple years there where he wasn't balling like that and was still this guy, which I respect for him still being that guy, but you got to ball. And so no one liked him for 2 years in terms of like the grand scheme. Now we started to like him again because we're like, yeah, he's an asshole, but he doing the damn thing. And he balling behind it. So shout out to Dylan Brooks, shout out to LeBron. It's always funny when you see every superstar has the one guy that they try to downplay that bothers them. Yo, Dylan Brooks annoys the shit out of LeBron. He gets the most reactions out of LeBron. He's the only one not scared of LeBron. And yeah, it pisses LeBron off. Don't let him fool you by not giving him airways or on social media. Like, he's furious every time he got to deal with this man. He's also way better, so he doesn't care. But
that's true.
He still is mad though.
So last night we had the crowning of this year's recipients of the much anticipated, much awaited. I'm trying to say the best I can. 2025 NBA Cup Finals. It pitted the San Antonio Spurs against the New York Knickerbockers.
Like 1999, this motherfucker.
It did. I was waiting to see Allen Houston come out the tunnel.
The Dallas Freeway.
Yeah, for real.
So the Knicks won 124-113. OG, he led with 28 points and 9 boards. Brunson, who got the MVP, had 25 points.
Okay. Can I speak on that right quick?
Yeah, surely can.
So I don't really know, which makes this even better because I can't be sure, and I'm guaranteeing they'll never tell us. When he gets the award, Brunson, he does something that I thought was funny. He knows it's the NBA Cup, right? And I want to be clear, him and Hart are comedians. They've been funny with each other since college. They do press conferences together, and they literally, it's like they're just, no one else is in the room. They're just talking shit to each other. It's hilarious. He spent like a whole minute in a press conference. Hart did, just calling Brunson short. just like, yo, they have a lot of fun, those two. Now, I say that to say this. When he gets the award, he does a speech like they won the NBA title. And I don't know if he was doing it because he called out he started saying names of his teammates. He was saying, I get too much love on this team. These guys all balled tonight. Billy Kolick, he's talking about Hart, he's talking about all the unsung heroes. And the way he delivered it, it felt like satire, like he was being a goof about, yeah, see, I don't, they're not being serious. Like but it seems like they are. Bro, I'm telling you, these two are comedians and they're never serious until unless they're on the court. But like, yo, I truly think he did the whole speech at the end and he made it seem like they just won the NBA title. And I thought it was the perfect way to kind of, you did win, y'all played hard, y'all won, and then you made a mockery of this bullshit ass tournament. And I thought that was fun as hell, man. Shout out to the Knicks. They're in rare form right now.
Josh Hart got in there real quick too. Was like, that was AI.
Yeah, right.
Bro, they are crazy, bro. Menaces.
My man got the N one on the cheeks. That's crazy. Lazy.
Bro was in the press conference. Like he was like, they asked him, how do you think he's the best scorer, especially considering his size? Brunson, he was like, and then Hart was like, well, you know, he's barely 6 feet. And then Jalen's over there like, see, this is your fault. He pointed at the guy asking the question. Yeah, they have a lot of fun, man. I'm actually enjoying watching this team right now.
Shout out to the Knicks, man. They won the cup. Whatever y'all want to take it as, they take it as. Let the fans take it as they want to take it. Me personally, I'm just happy that the Lakers ain't get another one of those. But we don't need no more. Nah, we need that one in the first place. But the story here, for me, is that when respectable teams that are on the come up are playing for these type of chips, I appreciate it. We know they brought Wemby back, so the Spurs found some importance in the cup. They brought Wemby back when they didn't need to, had him on the bench in the last 2 games. Condolences to his grandmother, though. Found out his grandmother at some point in the game, I think it was after the game, that she passed away. So we watched this press conference last night. Victor Wembanyama, he speaks on it. His grandmother passing away.
That's rough.
Passed away last night. So he was playing at that point with a heavy heart. You know, but the Knicks need to do what they did last night, and as they've been doing. The coaching change is definitely a plus because now you're seeing guys coming off the bench. You see a 9-10 man rotation. You don't see the 7-man rotation or the 8-man rotation that Thibodeau usually gave y'all, New York fans, that is. And that's dope to see, too. It's dope to see, all guys contribute to a win. Even if it was just a regular season win. For them, they love that they won the cup because they love that bread. They want that extra cake. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Cat. I believe he gave his winnings to the people back home, I believe in Dominican Republic.
Hell yeah.
So
1, 2, 3 kid. I just read your byline. 1, 2, 3 kitten.
1, 2, 3 kitten. Yes. I told everybody there will not be no Texas talk. I'm gonna say Texas now. I don't want to say the team, but yeah, I'm done with all that. Draft time.
All right, Warren Sapp, don't say nothing bad about Texas. I know you saw that too.
Yes. You allowed back.
You allowed back. No, don't come near me, Warren, dog.
All right, got 2 more NBA topics. The next one. It's been a long season for my Dallas Mavs.
Baby.
But we had a little bit of reason to smile the other night, even though it was a losing effort. One Cooper Flag.
What Coop do?
He became the youngest player in NBA history to score 40 points in a game. He went off of 42, 7, 6, 2, and 1.
Wait, say it again?
He went off of 42, 7 boards, 6 assists, 2 blocks, and a steal.
How you feeling about that? Him having the ball in his hands, coach?
Actually, it was smart. I saw a lot of people on social media giving him shade. Oh, you're doing layups. Well, if you can drive to the basket at will, you're going to drive to the basket at will until somebody stops it.
Stop me! I'm sorry. Is there a free bucket here?
And he was going left and right. It didn't matter. So
take those.
Are y'all looking at the kicks that Cooper Flag is on the court with this 40-point game last night? His signature New Balances are the worst opening signature shoe for a rookie of his magnitude of all time. Sneakers are trash.
Worse than Curry's?
No. Skip back. Skip back. Worse than the moon boots?
Worse than the moon boots. Look at him. Look up Cooper Flag's new sneaker. It's terrible.
Bad. But you know what? I honestly did not see them as they were covered in shit because he was kicking their shit the whole night.
Hey, but me and Cooper Flag, we do share something common. We are under the same sponsor umbrella. So Cooper, Kawhi, keep doing good things for me, and I'll keep doing good things for you guys. We are
shout out to the club. Shout out to West End House, man.
We are the New Balance team, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the club, man. That's the one thing I miss being around here. I don't got no more free New Balance shit. I know, bro. I don't got no New Balance stuff no more.
The fishing New Balance vest, you know what I'm saying? My Cowboys going fishing already, you know?
That's a great partnership that the West End House and the club, Boys and Girls Club, have with the New Balance company in Boston, Mass, where they just drop off packs of like gear. It's crazy. Shout out to New Balance for that.
I got some size 15 Kawhis. If anybody wears size 15,
why do you have 15s, bro?
Because I thought they were a 12. I thought they were my size, and they ended up being a 15. I was tight.
You've been trying to unload those shoes for months. Someone help us.
Yeah, it turns out he doesn't know very many giants. 15 is crazy.
The good thing that I did like about it is he's getting adapted to the city. How long he's here, we don't know based on.
Don't do that to yourself. Don't speak that into existence. No. I want to be very clear. They would burn your stadium down if they traded him.
Listen here.
We were right.
I'm gonna tell you, no, they won't. Look what he gonna go though. I'm gonna give a prediction. Tuquan
Lakers.
Nope. I don't even want him on the Lakers. I don't even want him here. I want him back at the crib. He needs to be back in New England. Go to the Celtics in a few years.
Come to the P. I would love it. You can have Jalen. Yeah, I mean, Peyton Pritchard. We're running out of guys, but you can have Jalen and some picks. Please?
Patrick,
absolutely not.
Derek Queen hooping though. No ball.
We ride on 3.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, shout out to Derek Queen. Derek Queen might have some of the best handle I've ever seen a man his size have.
You know that's Zion's replacement, right?
Who? Of course it is. I said no. The first pass I saw him make, I'm like, oh, Zion's gone. I said it's over. Zion gotta go.
Don't get injured. That's Zion's replacement.
Yeah. What? I think you're gonna let Zion walk. That's gonna be a travesty, bro. He just walks out the building. You don't get nothing for him. Just 6 years of pain. It's crazy.
All right, NBA power rankings. Number 5 at 19-7, we have the Pistons.
Better to be the Pistons than the Pistons.
Number 4 at 18-8, the Rockets. Number 3, 21-5, the Nuggets. Number 2, 23-4, the Knicks. And of course, number 1, the Thunder at 24-2.
Shout out to the Knicks. We did this last week, me and Took, and the Knicks were not number 2, so they jumped up.
It was the Nuggets, I believe.
Yeah, it was.
They jumped up. The Thunder, if anybody don't know, the Thunder took a loss finally. They lost.
Say word.
Lost to the Spurs on Saturday in the NBA Cup semis. I
wasn't sure if they were going to lose again in this calendar year.
So the OKC Thunder said we don't want to win that nasty ass cup either. We want real championships. So shout out to the Thunder, shout out to the Lakers. Let the Knicks win it. I said that. Let the Spurs and the Knicks get it. They need that for their franchise to boost. The Spurs really don't, but the Knicks could use it. And they're gonna use it.
So. What is this in reference to?
I don't know. I think I'd rather. Oh, because I said it's better to be the Pistons than to be pissed on.
Okay. And he made it damn weird.
He likes golden showers because he's a Saints fan.
Bring it down.
Yeah, bring it down. It would be a Saints fan who likes golden showers.
Super Bowl champs. Taking the Super Bowl champs right now, so you know Dale's on his high horse right now this week.
Yeah. He's walking around talking his shit.
So now I know what Now I know what Dale's really looking for when he's walking down Bourbon Street. He ain't looking for beads. He's looking for golden showers.
He's looking for the people who had a lot of bourbon.
Right off the top, on the second floor.
No. He got to recruit him. He got to recruit him and bring him home because he needs to be on the stool with the tank top.
Next to the dick faucet.
And the dick light.
All right, let me get back on point.
That's crazy.
I told you
Lazy.
top up happens quick. Top up happens quick.
All right. So I will probably, under normal circumstances, be livid. But because I am only in the consolation, which I was disappointed in after a 222-point thumping last week in the big league, Tua has been benched in favor of Dale's favorite Longhorn quarterback, the gunslinger. My question is,
At a field
obviously, he can't come back as a starter. Either he's going to have to be gone or the head coach is going to have to be gone. But they cannot coexist.
No, he's gonna either be a Falcon or a Colt next year.
Now, moving from him after this season,
Vegas,
because
No,
he's
he'll
still
die. He'll literally die.
He's still on a 4-year, $212 million extension. Releasing him will be a record $99.2 million dead cap hit, even though it can be spread over 2 seasons.
So what you're saying without saying is you're like, one of them has to go. Wink, wink. Can't be Tua. That's basically what you're saying here, huh? Maybe.
Did he do enough to save his job?
Who, Tua?
Not a head coach.
Yeah, I think so.
No, because he benched him like a season late.
let's just say the Dolphins went out and make the playoffs then.
Playoffs?
With
Are you
you,
kidding me?
You kidding me?
Dale would
Tua
have.
was
Dale
on a 4-game winning streak until this last game.
It was.
Dale would have a Dale.
No.
That broken clock was right, 4 times that day?
Mike McDaniels was on a 4-game winning streak, not Tua. You seen the game flow last night. He played in some cold weather and he went to shaking again. That's what happened ultimately. And I think shout Mike McDaniels to have this team and what they went through in the beginning of this season and was basically in the trash can to pick up the game and rely more on the running than Tua, and then, ultimately, Tua went old school Dak in the fourth quarter the other night. And then people are like, why is he being benched? This is a long time coming. But shame on the Miami office because, like Cole said, signed him to all this money. Signed up for all this money.
What's funny, so friend of the program, James Spinoza, and also Miami fan, huge Miami super fan, but typically reasonable fan. Yeah, he pointed out the Colts as probably the best landing spot for him as they play 8 games in the Dome, and then their 3 division games out of the Dome is all hot, like warm places. So you play Jacksonville Jaguars, you play the Texans, and what's the other one?
Tennessee,
hot, all warm. So that's what he was saying. It's a good landing spot for them. I could actually oddly see him having success with the Colts because they will protect the quarterback. They will run the ball. And he can play off play action. When you give him play action lanes, he can do some damage. And they actually have receivers on that team and weapons. They got the fresh new toy in Warren at tight end. That team is primed. I always say, players like Tua, quarterbacks like Tua, I know you pay a quarterback to make teams better. That's what you do. But there is certain guys that you're forced to pay too much because they can't actually do that. Some quarterbacks, if you put them on a good team, they can still ball. Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts isn't going to go to no team and turn that franchise over by him making everybody better. But you put him on a
scenario in Philly.
But you put him on a scenario like Philly, and he has success, right? Tua needs that.
Listen. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Who took Jalen Hurts' spot at Alabama?
Tua.
That'd be funny. That'd be real. Wow. That'd be real. Now, I don't always like Tuke's little suggestions, and he creates a conspiracy. I like this one. I'm here for this one.
That would be crazy if the Eagles say, yo, we'll take him as the backup.
Yeah,
we'll take him as the backup. And Jalen's response to it and the way his mental would just turn for the better or the worse.
I think he will crumble under that pressure.
I'm gonna throw another team in the hat with the Tua stakes. Minnesota Vikings.
You just you take every chance you get to shit on a kid who just balled, by the way. But yeah, I get it. We got it.
But no. Wait,
The problem would be playing in Chicago and playing in Green Bay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Too much cold.
But Detroit has a dome. The Vikings play in a dome.
Yep, that's fair. But then 2 games outside against division rivals were good.
Yes.
And it's freezing in those places.
They're dealing with their own
Deal with it.
They're dealing with their own
Because if you make the
right
playoffs,
now,
you play in warm areas mainly.
I get deal with it. It's football, but like that's from his perspective. I'm talking about from the team perspective. You don't go out and sign that guy who struggles in those situations. But for him, yeah, deal with it. It's football, punk.
Now, why would the Colts go out and get Tua, Will? Like after the success that they've had with Danny Dimes,
because he just tore his
Achilles. He's probably gonna miss most of the year, if not all the year next year.
Yeah.
That means he's on sale.
What?
That means he's on sale.
But you still
He's
got to
not
have
signed. They may not even sign him.
Yeah. As rumors coming up that they may not sign him.
They're gonna sign a guy with an Achilles. What are you, the Falcons?
I would sign him if I'm the Colts.
I'm sure you would. You're a safe guy. You don't know anything about signing guys.
He's on sale. You can get him very cheaply.
That's not but the point is, cool, you get him cheap to watch football. Put him in a suit. For what?
Aaron Rodgers came back in a year. Why can't he?
Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers.
Danny Dimes, most of his, which is what? He did good with the play action, but he still is pretty much a mobile quarterback.
Big portion of his game is moving. Aaron had already kind of stopped moving.
Oh, damn. Won't the Saints go sign him?
Why he got hurt?
Yeah, go get Danny Dimes.
The man just had success with the Colts. Why the Colts going to look somewhere else? That's what I'm saying. That don't make sense.
Because he tore an Achilles.
Cool.
I don't know why we're acting like. I don't know why we're acting like he sprained his elbow. That's
come
what
on down.
Like, you see what the Colts have to deal with now?
Sure. Come on down, Danny.
Yeah, that sounds like a typical Saints move. Go ahead.
And before this,
good to me.
And before this right here, and before Danny did anything with the Colts, what was he beforehand?
I mean, he was at where quarterbacks go to die, but then Dart's at where quarterbacks go to die, and he's playing well.
He
was
coming off of a bad year.
An Achilles injury in my eyes doesn't help that for him. And I feel like Daniel Jones was ascending up. Like a lot of these QBs in this generation, it's like a comeback kid situation. With the Achilles injury, they ain't no more comebacks probably. Probably not. But they was already backing them already.
Also, here's the thing. Also, when we're having this conversation, we're taking out the fact of Shane Steichen. Like, we're not going to just pretend like, oh, Danny was good all the time. It was just the Giants that sucked. No, it kind of seems like Steichen makes guys better.
He put him in a position to succeed.
And whatever it was, he put it on film.
Right, but guess what? You don't need. If Steichen can do that, why would we pay a guy with an Achilles injury when we can just do that with another guy?
Which is kind of similar to what we were saying about what's the head coach at Minnesota?
Niners.
O'Connell.
O'Connell too.
I believe he had the same
effect.
Philosophy, and that's the reason why they went with JJ McCarthy this year. But was that a mistake?
No, because you're going to have a learning curve. No, you're going to have a learning curve. You're going to have a learning curve. And if he had to make a decision, is Darnold the future? Because they just drafted a guy. So
in the first round.
If Darnold's the future, then sure, we can rock with that. But if I can do this with multiple quarterbacks, then we don't need to have Darnold here. We go with the young boy. He's going to go through some growing pains. I don't know why. That's the other thing. I don't know why we acting like you can't be a rookie and stuff. Everybody's like, McCarthy sucks. And we're out on McCarthy. No one's saying that about Ward, who's been ass until the last 2 weeks.
And this is technically his rookie season.
It's just he didn't play no ball.
Oh, we talk about his ass every week.
That's what.
What do you mean? He's been in the ass seat.
I mean, in the grand scheme,
with our quarterback ranking.
I mean, in the grand scheme of the media, he's not being treated the same.
All in the meaning of what I was saying about JJ at the end of the day is with the Minnesota Vikings and the way their teams are constructed, where's the consistency? And hopefully we start as the season ends this season and the next year, we see that consistency because then it goes back to, was it a mistake? And keep a Donald. And just to have you guys have player hopes this year and kind of get him into frame. Like you said, QBs can make mistakes. QBs can be, on the seesaw for a year or two, But when you're into starting and the team wants you to be that prime time, full-time starter, you have to bring consistency. And he wasn't bringing that. Now if you're bringing me some consistency and it keeps coming, cool. But all I asked for with J.J. McCarthy was consistency.
He's a rookie. Rookie, notoriously known for being consistent. My point is this. My point with McCarthy, one of the things about McCarthy that I'm saying, he's in a rare position, McCarthy, where he is not the first overall pick in the draft at quarterback. That's Cam Ward, right? He actually has more pressure on him than Cam Ward. Cam Ward's the face of a franchise that is garbage. He's actually asked to be the quarterback on a team that is literally ready to win now. And he's trying to carry that along. He's just in a worse spot, that's all, in terms of pressure-wise. Great spot in terms of receivers and team. So, look, McCarthy sucks right now. But he's got O'Connell, and he's got a good team. If we think he's never going to get any better, cool, move on.
And he's put together 2 back-to-back solid games.
No,
yeah,
I never said that. But I just said what this.
Oh, no, not you. I'm not saying you. I'm saying in general. Yeah. Not you. You're good. You want consistency. That's a fair thing to ask for.
We want $180. We got $180 million receiver that basically may not hit 1,000 yards this season. Yeah, he's got to smarten up and he's got to be consistent, especially in that department. Ain't that?
That's all. That's also coach. You got to get you got to look. The league knows that McCarthy is struggling, and so they're doubling and they're taking away all the easy routes. They give you the hard one, but they're taking away all the easy routes from Justin Jefferson, and it's going to be tough that way.
Who's rage typing?
Oh, I know, right?
That's Dale.
Twitter fingers over there going nuts.
So, Dale, I got a question before we move to the next segment.
Okay.
Because you are the local proponent of the gunslinger, Quinn Ewers, what are your expectations of him Sunday?
Oh, he's gonna suck, but
All right, fair enough.
I just like to be able to do this to you. That's all.
Oh, damn, Dale! I thought we was better than that, man. He likes fucking with me.
I didn't see what he did. I missed it.
That's all it was. Once I saw that, I was like, "Oh, coach!"
You saw a chick in my armor, huh?
Yes. Yes.
See, now you don't talk me. I ain't gonna let it bother me no more.
You try to ignore Dale. I try. I like that story too.
He does a good job of poking. All right, so I want to share this with you guys. It's a brief snippet. This is from Jason Whitlock, and he was talking about Shedeur Sanders.
My God.
That's Kevin Stefanski coming out of halftime. Play SOT 6.
How would you evaluate Shedeur's command of the offense in that first half?
Yeah, he's doing a good job. We obviously, a couple times we stubbed our toe a little bit there, but he's got good command of the offense. Obviously, he needs to continue to just do his job.
Gotta let him.
Kevin Stefanski's getting criticized for that answer. How come you weren't more enthusiastic? It's clear as day you don't like Shedeur Sanders.
2. I want to hear your take on this first.
Yeah.
Is this much ado about nothing?
That's probably the way the coach should be talking about Shedeur. I'm happy with the way he said how Shedeur was, you know what I'm saying? But this is the thing though, where it kind of becomes like a middle-edged sword because of how it was before. And why now all of a sudden your voice is regular. It's regular.
Even now though. I got more for you, even now. So here's the thing. What Whitlock is doing is classic media shit. He's taking this one little frame and he's making the whole situation out of this frame. But here's the problem. The real reason people are overreacting to the Stefanski little comment right there, it actually isn't about that comment. They're in a situation where they already believe that Stefanski hates Shedeur. So everything he says, they're going to put under a microscope. Now, here's the real problem. I don't care what Stefanski said right there. Actually, what he said, perfect coach speak, no problem at all. What I have a problem is if you sit there at halftime and say, oh, he had command of the offense and he's playing well. Stop taking the ball out of his hands on the goal line of critical moments of the game then. You keep doing this and giving Judkins direct snaps for what? It's worked like once. So stop.
This is crazy. I'm about to say this, man.
That's the
they're
problem.
Professionals, and this is about to sound wild, but it's true because we all went through it at one point because we are athletes. It doesn't really feel too good to be a student. And I say this to say this. The teacher's in command, aka the coach. And the coach kind of in the scheme into management, if somebody says something about it, can pretty much do what he wants. And I feel bad that he does stuff like take him out of the goal line stances and all that stuff. What? I want to play in the goal line stances. I want to be that guy that throws a touchdown, that gives the ball to the running back and all that. But in the NFL and a lot of these leagues, can't control none of this shit. And that's the bad thing about it. Because me personally, and I can't. I want to go to the podium and y'all want to talk about stuff. I want to talk about that too. How he kept me away from the goal stand offense. But I can't because I got to be a student. And I got to let the teacher teach until that teacher's no longer. It sucks. It's bad. It's bad.
But when you're saying that, which what you're saying is 100% factual and fair. But when you're saying that from the perspective of Shedeur. My whole perspective that I'm talking about is about the perspective from Stefanski. I get it. Even if you think he can't, even if you think it's a Jalen Hurts situation, he can't make the throws in those windows. First of all, we've already seen that that's bullshit. We've seen him make great plays at the goal line, scrambling around and finding receivers already in his young career. We've seen him be able to do that. With that being said, it's not even about having him throw the touchdown. It's about when you direct snap to Judkins, one things can happen there. You're probably going to run the ball. Shocker. You're taking away any kind of deception that you could have on a play like that. There is no fake of a play action. There is no fake of a read option that gives a linebacker something to think about. You're literally saying, hey, we're lining up right here. We're going to run it right down Main Street. And it's garbage. Get Stefanski up out of here. He's a horrible coach.
Where did he come from originally?
Don't care. Just
I don't
know.
I think he
my
was.
rant wasn't over. I thought I was done, but I had one more in the chat. Don't care. Get this guy out of here.
Oh, he came from
I think he was
Minnesota.
Dang,
Yeah.
dude, let me give him a chance.
So he in essence runs that same sort of O'Connell offense, whatever version this is. But
it's a Timo version.
Right, maybe.
Timo version.
I will say his comments sounded a lot like, something you hear from Bill Parcells. You know, the player is doing okay. They're executing the game plan. You know what I'm saying? Like not even really acknowledging who you are as a person or anything like that. Number 12.
Was he supposed to blow him at a halftime interview? I don't understand what we're doing here.
No, I'm just saying it, and that's fine with me. That's what I'm saying. It reminds me of that kind of interview, and so I'm cool with that.
Minus any of the winning, which is problematic.
It's just that the narrative is out there, and we've painted the whole wrestling storyline of Stefanski hates Shedeur, and that's it. That's all.
No, I'm not.
So that makes sense. So he's got a little bit of the Andy Reid offense as well, because he was hired under Brad Childress, who was an OC for Andy Reid.
Oh, or
this is all West Coast offense, man.
Well, maybe this is just I know Stefanski at one point is gonna be in, but maybe this is the Browns' way of saying, yo, don't dumb this guy's value.
All I know is if you come from those two coaching trees and you can't get a single good quarterback, or make a single decent quarterback, You're not that guy. You're running the Timo version of great systems, and you're not it.
Man, how about he just wants a white guy then?
Maybe he does, but he had white guys, didn't do great with them either.
Asshole, but how about if he wants a white guy at QB?
No, hey, I'm pretty sure he's had white QBs at some point. Not doing. Didn't he just have Joe? They did okay.
Yep.
Case Keenum. Did he have Case Keenum and wasn't he the guy in
I don't know how long this bum ass dude's been there. He had Baker. He had Baker, got him killed, then didn't sign him when he was carrying the team with one shoulder.
That and alone is enough for him not to be there.
Pack him up. Pack him up.
You've had your turn, your pick. You've messed it up. It cost us a lot of money. Damn, dude, we went and got Deshaun Watson for you too, bro. Like let's try 2 and 3. You out.
Now you want to give me the Deshaun Watson project? Okay. But then
it's him.
But listen. I love Baker Mayfield, so this hurts me saying this. But this was a bad situation for all parties involved in that situation. And I'm happy that Baker Mayfield. No, I'm happy that Baker was able to get out of that and show that he can ball with the elites in the league. But at that point of time, it was a bad situation for him the way he came into the league. And that's all he kept on. No. The only bad situation with Baker in Cleveland was Stefanski. That was it. Everyone else loved Baker. He was balling. The only other person who didn't like Baker, OBJ's father, who made the whole video of him ignoring OBJ when really... Okay. You're reading You're leading on more to my story and why Baker...
Barry didn't like him either.
Because OBJ... listen. Because OBJ at that time was one of their class signings or tradies. And at that time, OBJ was somewhat OBJ still, but not falling off the cliff.
He was washed already because he was hurt.
So what I'm saying is Baker didn't help himself. And then
Baker, no, we're not doing that. Baker played hard for that team with a hurt shoulder. He did everything he could.
Listen. Stop talking over me, please. My man got injured. And could have called it quits for the rest of the season. He didn't. And then
that's on Stefanski.
Didn't what happened?
It was both. It was him and Stefanski, but he did that for the team. How are you acting like that's a bad thing?
The shit didn't stick because now they're like, oh shit, now this motherfucker's all fucked up. We don't have to sign him now for shit. We're gonna let him go to pieces. And I say he got the shit in his stick because then, hold on. Deshaun Watson gets signed, and we only have praise for Deshaun Watson, and then Deshaun Watson turned up to be shit.
Nobody.
That's a lie. Literally,
no
one has praise for Watson. What did you just say?
No, hold on. When Watson, listen. That's why you got to start listening to what I'm saying.
I listen.
Before Watson became a Brown, we didn't praise Watson.
No, he had already done all the shit.
Watson wasn't a top 5 QB in the league.
He was before he was getting hand jobs everywhere and getting caught.
And then took 2 years off.
And then took 2 years off being
Listen. What did Deshaun Watson do before that, though?
He balled. What did that have to do with anything? You're talking about 6 years ago now.
So the Browns going to get a legitimate at that time top 5.
No.
Anybody would lose all top 5 status and take a break for 2 years.
Anybody would have get it.
Who they went to get was a guy who was vilified after the case. They got him after the case, vilified after the case, and he didn't play for a year. That's who they went out and got.
Anybody would have did it. Nobody
else did it.
Nobody else did it besides the shitty ass Browns.
Hold on. My man Mike Vick did a jail sentence, and the Eagles and Andy Reid said we're taking him.
Okay, what's that mean?
We're taking him.
They didn't give him $250 million to be a starter in the face of their franchise. Guaranteed money. They gave him $250 million. No one else is doing it.
Deshaun Watson was a top 5 QB.
No, he wasn't. Ever in the history of this league. Ever.
Yo, are we smoking crappy?
You must be.
You must be.
When
body
I was
out.
watching the top 5 player in
But
this league.
once
The
he
top 5
got
quarterback in this league.
signed to that deal, he was coming off some of the fucking horrendous years in Houston, carrying that Houston team. Are you kidding me?
You're
on.
saying that because they signed him, he was good? No, they're the Browns. They're dumb. That's the whole point of this conversation.
And at the end of the day, Kevin Stefanski was an awful coach. Andrew Barry had it out for Baker Mayfield. That's why this deal was done, because they think that they're geniuses and they're fucking dumb.
No, that's all I'm saying,
so
though.
stupid.
That's all I'm saying. And why it was a shitty end for everybody. The injury to Baker didn't help.
It was
nothing
just them.
At all. It didn't help. That's
Look,
what I said 5 minutes ago.
The way it started was you saying like Baker did it. No, it had nothing to do with Baker. It had everything to do with that team. That's it.
Baker's hurt. What does that not have to do with Baker?
Because he's hurt. Well, it's not his problem. It's not his fault.
And he continued to play.
That's what we always ask our players to do that. Then when he do it, we punish him.
My man was already invested in signing him anyway, and then he get hurt. I'm sitting my ass down.
He was fine, bro. They were invested.
Congratulations, you won.
Injury.
Congratulations, you won.
All right.
I'm saying that, bro.
I love it. All right.
Wow.
NFL playoff picture.
Narratives, man.
A lot of people can claim stuff this weekend.
Also, people saying the
playoffs.
Was the top
What
of the
talk
top.
about playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
So, right now, in the AFC playoff picture, you've got the Broncos first, the Patriots.
Let's go
first. Jacksonville, division leaders. And the Steelers have come storming back as the division leader with an 8-6 record.
On the that 500.
That's 2 games better than we expected right now.
Yeah. And I saw today, shout out to Mike Tomlin, because it's maybe his last year in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
You realize he's only 2 wins away from tying Chuck Noll?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Man, great coach, man. Great coach.
NFC, you got the Rams first at 11-3. The Bears at 10-4 leading the division. They're probably going to put Green Bay away this weekend. Philadelphia 9-5. They can clinch the division this weekend. And Tampa Bay at 7-7, leading the NFC South.
Coming for you.
Little sequence and 7-up, 7-7.
7-7. Bumpy face. So wild card. You got right now at the 5th spot, you've got the Chargers at 10-4.
Bums.
And you got Buffalo at number 6 at 10-4 as well.
Texans. Hold on. Is that a bum? Is that here bum? Go ahead.
Who?
No. Somebody said bum to the Chargers. I wanted to see the bum for the Bills, but it was no.
One of the
He
two
did.
bums.
He did. He bombed both of them.
One of the 2 bums. They got the right.
And the Houston Texans have rectified their season. They got the last spot right now at a 9-5 record. On the outside looking in, you've got the Colts at 8-6, the Ravens at 7-7, and the Dolphins at 6-8.
Ravens are gonna either go to the playoffs or not based on their game against us, in my opinion.
Now, the wild card on the NFC side, you got Seattle, number 5 at 11-3, which is crazy.
That's a crazy 5.
San Francisco, number 6 at 10-4. Green Bay's number 7 at 9-4. And in the hunt, you've got the Lions at 8-6, the Panthers at 7-7, and the Texas Cowboys at 6-7.
No.
And
no. It's no.
Might I add that the
they're not
Arlington
included.
Cowboys
It's
have
over.
a 1% chance of
They're
making
not in the
it.
hunt. They are not in the hunt. It's over.
What a Saints at on there, man.
Not even mentioned. So
they're into the draft.
Not even mentioned.
So clinching scenarios for week 16 for the AFC. The Broncos can clinch the division and the number 1 seed with the win against the Jags, a Patriots loss, and the Chargers and Bills loses or ties. The Patriots can clinch a playoff berth with the win or a tie against the Ravens, or if the Colts or Texans lose or tie. Buffalo clinches the playoff berth with a win and a Colts loss or tie, or a Texans loss or tie. The Jags clinch a playoff berth with a win and a Colts loss or tie, or a Texans loss or tie.
I feel like no one's going to clinch this week.
And the Chargers can clinch a playoff berth with a win and the Colts loss or tie, or the Texans loss or tie.
A lot of the Colts needing to lose.
Old man Rivers going to get them to lose.
Now, the NFC.
Came in and played well.
The Eagles secure the division title with a win, a Cowboys loss, or ties by both teams. The Bears clinch the division with a win and a Lions loss or tie. The Packers clinch with the win and a Lions loss or tie. The 49ers clinch with the win or a Lions loss or tie. And Seattle clinch with the win or tie against the Rams, or with a Lions loss or tie.
So the Lions has got a lot. The Lions are the team that everybody wants to get out right now. That's kind of the situation. Lions still got a dog's chance to get in. This is going to be very, very pitiful. It's going to be very crazy the last 3 weeks of the season.
So,
Packers versus Bears is a t-shirt game.
So the elimination scenarios for Week 16, obviously, Took mentioned earlier, the Cowboys are eliminated if the Eagles win, if the Cowboys lose, or both teams tie. And the Lions are eliminated with a loss or a tie in the Bears versus Packers game.
Cowboys were eliminated tonight.
Teams already mathematically eliminated: Chiefs, Vikings, Falcons, Saints, Commanders, Cardinals, Giants, Dolphins, Bengals, Jets, Browns, Raiders, and Titans.
Saints are already.
That math ain't right, man.
You're mad.
We win the division.
No.
The math ain't mathing.
You're done. Even if you win the division, which you ain't. You can win the division in the last month with a winning streak. Because I don't think we've seen the highest winning streak. If y'all do win 5, I don't think nobody in the South had a 5-game winning streak in the last 3 years.
Respect the Saints, baby. 5 games.
You'd have to remove 3 teams from the league for you to win that division.
Playoff time, man. And you got games. You got games on Saturday, I believe, to start this. I love when the Saturday games stop appearing. So yeah.
Let's go.
First game's at 1 o'clock, I think. We'll check this. We gotta check that schedule, man. We can check the schedule in a second because we're gonna do picks soon.
And we got playoffs too, right? College football
playoffs.
Oh yeah,
playoffs.
All right.
Start on Friday.
It's that time, fella, for our weekly segment. Playoffs? You want to talk about playoffs? Playoffs? Are you kidding me? We're just trying to win a game. All right. This week's coach's topic. I was curious. This goes into, we mentioned it earlier when Took and I were joking back and forth. We talking about the Warren Sapp tweet where he says Texas football is trash. He caught some heat, even though he meant the Texas Longhorns, but he didn't specify that. And he's probably going to take some heat because Dion recruits in the Texas background and backyard. So with that being said, this week's topic is I want to take a look at which high schools produce the most professional athletes in each state. Obviously,
a lot of Texas, a lot of Cali, a lot of Florida.
Obviously, we're not going to look at everyone, but we definitely want to look at each one of your states.
Ohio.
We're going to look at, so we're going to do Ohio first?
Sure.
All right,
like they're going to be the least in the group.
Because this list is long.
Oh, we said a lot.
You do, but you're just smaller than the other 3 places that are being dealt with.
It's still top 5 football state.
That's fine, but I'm just saying. That's why I just said of the group.
I think we're fourth. I think we're fourth, honestly.
And who would be
respectable?
Oh, I guess if we're counting BC, then yes, you'll be fourth and not fifth.
So,
Nevada, from a Massachusetts standpoint,
it's rough. We only get a couple.
Mexico, New York, North Carolina,
Louisiana should be up there too.
Ohio. Here we go. The high school that's produced the most professional athletes in Ohio is St. Edward High School.
That's what I was thinking. That was my guess.
I
Was going to
know
be St. E's.
Massachusetts is easy.
They opened in 1949. They're located in
EC?
Lakewood. The top athletes out of there, notable athletes in wrestling: Dolph Ziggler, Johnny Gargano, Gray Maynard, and Dean Hill.
Oh wow, Gray Maynard went there. That's neat.
Notable football athletes: Alex Boone, Haruki Nakamura, Rodney Bailey, Tom Casano, and Ryan Bertien.
Really, Hakamura sound like he should have been in the wrestling list.
I know, right?
Shinsuke Nakamura.
That's what I'm saying.
And the notable athletes are Jawad Williams for basketball, Darlington Nagby for soccer, Michael Rupp for hockey, Chris Honeycutt for MMA.
Okay, so this was done. So you're doing literally the high school. I see what happened. This is just a backdoor way of being able to talk about Duncanville. I see what happened.
not even a mention. Not even honorable mention.
Oh, so then it states here. Okay.
So I just like being the claim to fame that we were the ones that made Luke Kuechly a thing out of Ohio.
No. Boston College made him a thing. He got drafted at BC.
Nah, he started there. He was a St. X Blue Bomber first.
He got drafted at BC.
BC.
For Massachusetts. Hope I say this right. Ashburnham?
You're doing great.
Is that right?
I have no idea. That's an atrocious name.
ASHBURNHAM.
Ashburn. Ashburn.
We had Ash Ketchum in Pokemon. This is Ashburn.
Nothing's gonna
say Everett High.
So it said the school opened in 1865.
Maybe got some of the oldest schools ever, dog, over here.
Notable athletes in hockey are Keith Yaddle, Connor Sheary, Tom Pody, Megan Duggan.
Like a bunch of Confederates. No.
If Jake doesn't know any of those guys because he follows hockey, then yeah, probably.
For football, Ray McLean, Kenny Gamble, Ollie Sandstein. Other but notable athletes, the one and only John Cena, Fernando Archie. I'm not even trying to say that name. He plays soccer. Sean DePaula for baseball and Phil Pressey for basketball.
Phil Pressey,
Shout out to Phil Pressey.
Shout out to the Warfare product. Phil Pressey.
Yeah, Pressey was the problem. 5'10" maybe on a good day. Just balling.
True definition of it's not what you know, is who you know, right there.
For sure. But he could play though. He could play because he played well for us.
People's within the organization heavy.
Oh, for sure.
Bobby is for all sports, and I'm about to do Louisiana now. What school do you think it is, Dale?
Dale's from Arkansas. He don't know.
Edna Carr.
That's a good guess.
Dale's from Arkansas.
Bobby will know.
St. Augustine football, hands down. Okay. So this is all sports. This is Jesuit High School in New Orleans. Opened in 1847. Notable athletes. One of my favorite players of all time, Will Clark.
Shout out to Will Clark. It's a great name, Will.
Rusty Staub had one of the sweetest wings ever. Rusty Staub, Connie Ryan. For football, Deion Jones, Steve Foley, Richie Pettibone, Foster Moreau.
Shout out to Moreau. Pettibone's a great name.
They had 13 graduates that went on to play in the majors, and 3 of them became all-stars.
Yeah. I played a basketball tournament at that school.
Play what?
I played a basketball tournament at that school when I was in middle school.
He's the water boy.
And their gym had a carpeted floor.
Oh
Like,
no!
It was drawn out for basketball, everything.
It's a church court.
Playing on
Church
carpet,
court.
bro.
It's
Yeah,
a church court.
Yeah.
I've
My
done
man
that
playing
before.
on grass. My man playing on grass, man. Playing on turf.
It's AstroTurf basketball is crazy.
Hold on.
Jesuit.
That BU. That's what he playing on.
That's funny.
Jesuit.
That's crazy. Bro. Sorry to hear that, bro. No wonder why you don't
Carpet
like basketball.
basketballs. Carpet
No wonder
basketball.
why you don't like basketball.
Wow. Could you imagine the carpet burn, bro? Rough.
I was nuts, man.
So, for my state, the team that I thought it was South Oak Cliff. Because at one point in time, I think they lead in NFL players with like 26 or 29. But it was not South Oak Cliff. It was Dallas Skyline. Opened in 1970.
That's a new.
So,
Skyline. Nice name.
notable basketball players are Marcus Garrett, CJ Miles,
CJ.
and Larry Johnson.
Larry Johnson, baby. Let's go. UNLV, baby.
For football, it was Corey Nelson, Mike Morgan, Dante Jones, who's in SCW's group,
Dante Jones, baby. Let's go.
and Alan Rossum.
Alan Rossum.
He played for the Patriots, didn't he? At one point?
Falcons, for sure.
Okay. Yeah,
Alan Rossum.
great return man,
many,
right?
Yeah, many returns with the Falcons in 04.
Other notable athletes for baseball: Chris Holtz, Omar Gonzalez for soccer,
Omar Gonzalez,
and another one of my favorite athletes of all time, the great Michael Johnson for track and field.
Oh, Mizzy. He got hit with the dope man.
Now, for them, they have in Texas, they have produced the second most NFL players of any state.
Who's first?
I believe it was either, I think it was California. The third most MLB players and fifth most NBA players.
Massachusetts, 50.
But Skyline stands out as the most athletes in most sports, highlighted by the 4-time Olympic gold medalist Michael Johnson.
I got a gold medal. That's amazing.
It's not bad. So thought that was a pretty cool exercise. You know, I like to, my mind wanders at times. I like to bring a historical perspective to it.
Hell yeah, I like that.
Next time we got to go with, you know what I'm saying, like
football by state. Football or basketball by state.
Basketball. Because any other sport we are not competing. Baseball we might compete though.
Maybe.
We're gonna cover that next week. I got you down.
No, where we compete, Took, is hockey. We dominate hockey.
Hockey too, yeah. Don't be shaking your head. I'll go down there and shake you up one-on-one in any sport right now. Southern ass.
Y'all ready for some picks?
Yeah.
Do we have
All right, gentlemen. I hate to do it, but it caught me off so much that I didn't even make a slide for this one. This week, we had a 4-way tie for last place.
For garbage.
Damn.
Bobby, myself, Will, and Took all finished 9 and 7.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Dale was in first last week.
Jake finished 10 and 6, which means Dale finished 11 and 5. Shout out to my man Dale.
He may have jumped over him. No, I don't know if he can. He might have caught me. This is a tragedy.
Hey, I finally made some ground on Tuke, even though it doesn't mean anything at all.
What ground you made?
2
I was
games
1
or
point
something
ahead.
because he's like a whole he's like a week ahead of all of us.
2 weeks.
So
Two.
I bring up the rear month to date. I mean, season to date at 135 and 88.
This guy.
Jake is 140 and 83.
Who is
Jake?
Okay.
Will is at 137 and 86. Our guests are at 144 and 91.
They're better than me now? That is crazy work.
Wait, what am I at? Are they better than me too?
140 and 83.
Oh, this is terrible.
Wait, I'm at 135?
137.
So Jake's ahead of me? Awful.
I'm consistently second. This sucks.
You hanging around with your boy, Will. You don't want to be in that area.
No.
Dale's at 139 and 84.
He's ahead of me too. I'm gonna jump off a bridge.
Which means
just move on up.
Tuke is at 151 and 72. Speech.
There's no speeches tonight. Y'all, this is just life, man, right here. Just trying to go 2-time regular season champion. I don't care about the playoffs. Playoffs don't mean nothing. Regular season, I'm a Cowboys fan. Regular season matters.
I see you, Dale, with the belt.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dale. See, Dale, I brought you in the champions bill.
Yeah, that's the youth belt.
He said you got a wristband around your shoulder.
Somebody send this to me later. Anybody in the chat, man.
OG belt, man. OG title.
All right, fellas, let's get these games picked for this week. Thursday night game, we've got the Rams at the Seahawks. Who you got?
This seems like a tale of two tanks, man. Oh, man. So, I guess everybody's waiting for me so they can come up on my ground. Yeah. So I'll go first tonight. I'll give y'all a Thursday pick. Y'all might as well just take it right now. I'm telling you, bank. I think leaning at the crib. I'm gonna take the Rams. I'm gonna take the Rams in Seattle, man. Sam Darnold, man. Yeah, 4 picks against this team last time. And even with Devontae Adams not being there for the Rams, I feel like they're gonna do some things. I just think we haven't seen the best in Darnold in probably a month.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's been checked out. But we'll find out tomorrow. But I'm gonna take the Rams, Seattle.
I'm gonna take Seattle. I think the Adams thing, they're gonna be able to adjust to it. I think this is a quick turnaround to adjustment. And I think Seattle needs this game more than the Rams do.
No, they do. They definitely do for sure.
But yeah, I mean, Rams are the better team, I feel. But I just feel like right now, Seattle needs this game. I think they're gonna get it.
I'm thinking Adams not being there is gonna hurt. Puka is gonna get more coverage on him. It's gonna be a Kyron heavy type day, I think. And if that's the case, Seattle's defense is too strong. I'm taking Seattle.
I'm taking Seattle as well.
Wow. All right. So Seattle is the 1-point favorite in this game. Although the Rams won the earlier meeting. And in that game, Seattle had 4 turnovers.
Remember that game.
Which I don't see that happening again either. So,
however, the Seahawks have won 5 of the last 8, and they're playing at home, 6-2 at home. Give me the Seahawks. Everybody drink up.
No, he picked the Rams.
I took the Rams.
Oh, my bad.
Tell y'all, this is why
Alki.
Listen here, guys. I gave y'all the Thursday pick. I gave y'all the start of how the week's gonna be for me. But the Seahawks should win because I've been wrong on every Thursday game for the last I think I've been wrong on a lot of Thursday games this year. So
yeah,
last one you got Tuke was week 13. You got the Green Bay at Detroit pick.
Yeah. Thursday might be your blind spot. good at everything, every other pick.
I hate Thursday night games. I don't even like watching them. I don't like paying attention. I hate setting my fantasy games up for my.
I'm with you. I agree.
Yeah, they usually bad matchups. All right, Philadelphia at Washington. I think Philly closes out and wins the division.
Yeah, Eagles are gonna win, dog. Marcus Mariota, I'm sorry, bro, but you ain't Jaden Daniels.
I'm also taking Philly.
Same.
Yeah, Philly's a 6.5 point favorite here. Yeah, everybody drink up. Let's go. No need to prolong.
Green Bay at Chicago. I got Chicago.
The Bears.
Yeah, Bears.
Bear down.
Oh man,
Mike that's a tough adjustment tonight. I like it.
Yep.
It is. It is.
Also, Josh Jacobs is not healthy either.
Or is Watson? Yeah, they're in a lot of pain.
And Love is having a terrible, terrible season.
What is the deal with Green Bay always falling apart at the end of the year with these injuries? This has happened with the last 2 years.
It's cold.
Cheese-based diet.
Bears.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I got Bears.
I'm going Bears.
I got Bears.
I feel like the Packers are gonna feel the loss of Micah. Yeah, that's gonna be it.
All right.
Where's at home?
Everybody
said you
drink
got
up.
the Bears.
Oh, snap, for real? Everybody drink up.
Buffalo at Cleveland. I got Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo.
Let's go, Buffalo.
I hope Shador has a great game against that defense, though.
I know, right?
Let's go, Buffalo.
Everybody drink up.
I'm pretty sure that's who Took's taking too. So
let the man tell you himself. He's probably gonna go against the grain now just to be funny.
nope, I picked for you already.
Oh, yeah, I got the Buffaloes.
I picked for you already, Took.
What's
You
the
got
game?
Buffalo. You got Buffalo.
Who they playing?
Cleveland.
Yeah,
The
I-
Steamers.
All right, I'll take Josh Allen, Josh Kobe.
I told y'all.
All right, Toop. See where your heart's at. The Chargers at Dallas.
Chargers.
I'm taking the Chargers.
Is anybody hurt for the Cowboys at the moment?
No.
So
They're
Philly
just- they're
clinches
just
with
bad.
Philly clinches with a win. If they win, they're in.
Yep.
I'm gonna take Dallas to win this game. I just think honestly, I'm gonna take Dallas to win this game. I'm gonna take Dallas just to win this game because, of course, in Dallas fashion, when they've already been eliminated, they'll find a way to win the game.
You know what, too? That's a valid point.
I honestly, Chargers been playing upright, man. And shout out to Herbert. And hey, you get to play in the dome this week, so hopefully the hand doesn't hurt you as much. But yeah, I want to see this how fast this defense really is at Dallas. So we'll see this week. I'm gonna take Dallas the window.
It's kind of crazy with all these injuries and everything going on with the Chargers that you would expect them to implode, and they're just not imploding. I got the Chargers.
Great coaching.
Yep.
Cowboys are 4-4 at home.
Really?
Yeah.
I told you it's not easy to play in the nightclub.
I thought it was worse than that, to be honest.
4-4-1. Hold on. 4-4-1 at the crib. Tyler Green Bay.
Okay. But they say that the Chargers have won the last 3 meetings between the Cowboys and Chargers.
No, they haven't.
Killers.
No, they
I'm
haven't.
taking the Chargers.
They haven't won the last 3 meetings.
Okay.
Yeah, they beat it. I thought they beat him one time when Michael was there.
We beat them. We beat them in LA. We beat them in LA. Yes. A couple years back.
They're probably talking about the last 3 in Dallas.
Yeah, probably the last 3 in Dallas. I know they beat us on Thanksgiving one year. While
It probably spans over like 15 years.
Yeah.
Well, last 3 years, yeah.
This game here, might be tougher than we thought it would be.
Yeah.
Kansas City at Tennessee.
Tennessee sucks. The Chiefs still win this.
I tend to agree.
Gardner Minshew's about to have the game of his life.
I take Kansas City.
Yeah, Minshew's good enough to win this game.
Yeah. KC should win. They all should win and round up for Mahomes. That's what we're calling it, the cheer up Mahomes game.
One for the Gipper.
Yes. Let's go Cowboys this weekend.
Who you got, Dale?
I'll take Tennessee.
Yeah, I can't. You can't make money betting on Tennessee. Give me, Minshew.
Somewhere Mike is proud, but that was all.
Yes, he is. That's immediately who I thought of when I heard it.
This fucking guy.
And I guess after that, everybody drink up.
Yeah. Already took my
Cincinnati at Miami.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
The Battle of the Blondes.
Both former Ohio State quarterbacks.
That is true.
Burrow just went out and laid an egg last time against the Ravens. I don't
Look,
know.
hey, call me crazy. I'm taking the Fins.
Give me the Bengals. No way the gunslinger comes in and has success.
Right.
Ewers
at quarterback.
What defense are they playing? Swiss cheese.
Yeah, but it's yours.
Hold on.
Give me Cincinnati.
Both QBs don't play defense. Joe Burrow's going to have to play defense on Sunday, and I don't know how he's going to do it, but he can't lose this game to Quentin Ewers.
He can't.
Put him in a quarterback.
He's basically been the reason that the team's lost the last 2 games. We never talk about Joe in that light. He can't lose this game on Sunday, or be the reason why they lose this game Sunday.
Yeah. The Finns have a very actually decent path to victory here, though, which is run the ball, which they've been doing lately a little more. They run the ball, keep Burrow off the field. They can win this game. I don't think they will, though. They suck.
Yeah, Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
Cincy.
Got you down.
Now we have the worst game of the season.
The Jets at the Saints.
Oh no. This has got stakes on it. All right. Because Will gonna have to freaking pay up after we whip the Jets behind.
What's my pay? I forgot what this was about. What was it? That you would beat the New York teams?
Yes.
You beat the Giants already?
Yes.
That was my only hope in winning this. It was the Giants.
That's my only hope.
I'll be real.
That's my only hope in winning this.
Is this game really easy to pick?
Not really.
No. The easy is not a word that you would associate with either of these franchises. So I'm not going to say easy.
I honestly think no bull, even though Show's been having a few good games. This guy, the undrafted guy, just ain't that bad. He's finding some symmetry with players. Yeah. I think Adonai Mitchell kills y'all in the Silver Dome. I'm gonna go 6 though. I'm gonna go 6.
Freaking Hogan.
Hold on. Did you do all that and then pick the Saints anyway? You're a fool.
Yes.
Well, it's the Big Shuck. I got the Saints.
Ooh. Everybody drink up, man.
Sucking
We about to the Saints this week. They ain't gonna win. Jesse gonna win this by 10. Watch. Disappointing.
Pick them then. Pick them then.
If the Jets win this game, Dale might not be on the show next week.
Yeah, do they have another unnamed quarterback?
Quarterback wasn't bad last week.
Never heard of Cuck. I mean,
Sucking ball though. Sucking ball.
So everybody's taking New Orleans.
Everybody's taking the Saints. I don't know why, but this is what we come down to in week 15.
It's because the Jets are that bad. I've been telling y'all this. The Jets is not a good franchise.
Week 16 or whatever this weekend.
I've been telling you.
The Browns say hold my beer.
You say all of New York. You're telling me in my division I don't know that the Jets are trash? I know.
They make trash look good.
They
don't even do that.
They haven't been relevant since Al Toon played there and Mark Gastineau.
They need Rex Ryan to walk through that door, and they're not even calling.
Minnesota at the Giants. I'm taking Minnesota.
Yeah, take the Vikings, man. Vikings. I mean, if JJ can at least give the ball, he's due this
You mean
week.
Minnesota?
I think Justin Jefferson is due this week. I think he goes over 1,000 yards for the season 2 in this game. He won't even need no extra games to play the season. I think he gets.
Wait. Isn't he at like 7 something? What's he at?
He's at 8. He's like at 830 something. 830.
Oh yeah, he could be
842 or something like that. 852.
You go get a 170 pack out of McCarthy. He might do 170 like if he's lucky. Period to everybody.
Listen here, I don't know how long Doc's gonna stay in the game because he needs to learn how to slide. Jameis Winston might be the next guy up again.
Bro, I do love Dart. He was getting jacked up. Dart giving me he gives me Stafford vibes because he got the athleticism, but like he will lower the shoulder like an idiot. It's fun to watch. It's out of Dart. Give me the Vikings, I guess.
Everybody drink up, man. Ain't nobody drink up.
Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to pick the only reason I'm not picking the Giants is because I don't know, like they're not fully healthy. Fully healthy, this game I would have picked the Giants. Like if Neighbors is there, I'm picking the Giants.
If they had Scadaboo, I'm picking the Giants.
Scadaboo even, but they have nothing. Tracy's balling though. Tracy balling, by the way.
It don't matter. Ain't nobody picking.
And so is Wandale Robinson.
Give me that
Now, you know what? Give me the Giants, man. Watch this.
They're doing that for Munger.
You want the Giants?
Yeah, I want the Giants. I'm not doing it for Munger. I'm doing it because I can't stand Dale.
Good.
Tampa Bay at Carolina.
This the tough one on the line, right? Basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it ain't the Saints.
Hey,
but
Panthers are
disrespectful.
Panthers are coming off a heartbreaking.
Something to just facts.
The Panthers are coming off a heartbreaking loss that could have gotten them a playoff berth. I think they're gonna.
Playoff.
I think they're gonna win because Tampa's just too hurt.
Listen, Tampa actually a little healthy.
Healthy now. Yeah, Mike Evans back.
Mike Evans back.
Oh no! Hold on. So we're not going to take Baker Mayfield, guys. Not going to take Baker.
I'll take it.
I'm taking Tampa Bay.
Already got Tampa picked.
You're not going to take Baker. Hey, I'm going to take both teams, Jake. And you was right on one team, but Tampa took a heartbreaking loss too to Kirk Cousins on the Thursday night. The last time they played. So. They are looking for blood. Carolina's looking for blood, but we kind of predicted that Tampa would win this division. So I'll kind of stay that way. I'll take Tampa to win this game. I'm too iffy on Bryce Young. Yeah, this is.
Look, I said this like a month and a half ago. The Panthers are going to stumble their way. No, they're going to trip their way into the playoffs. That's what they're doing this weekend.
Yeah, give me the Bucks. I mean, even though they gave up a career day to career underachiever Pitts,
Bowles' job may be on the line.
As it should be.
As it should be. I said his job should be on the line from the beginning.
2 years ago.
2 years ago. Yes. Been on it. You see me, coach. You see the receipts.
Dale, who you got?
Buccaneers have dominated the recent series. They've won 8 of the last 10.
They're due.
Including a sweep last year. And
God
bless you.
Thank you.
He sneezed. Can a man sneeze? Relax.
Oh, I thought he was trying to make a point here.
He said what? Like he was like, "Yo, what you saying? Then you want?"
Right. I thought trying to figure out what you trying to say, dog.
My point was that I have allergies.
All right. Say that then.
Yeah.
Give me Tampa.
Oh, that's for a Tampa pick that we knew was coming. Drink up.
Hold on.
No, I put the Panthers. No drink up.
Oh, this guy gotta be different.
I got two.
Jacksonville
year,
at
baby.
Denver.
One of the games of the year.
I'm taking Denver.
Tough one because Jacksonville is hooping.
They are balling.
But I just think Broncos are just a lot of defense right now.
I might take Jacksonville if it was at home.
Yeah, I can see that. Mile high though against that defense.
Jacksonville against Denver.
BTJ's getting shut down. I got Broncos.
Jacksonville against Denver. Oh my God, what would be Duval, baby? I'm gonna go Denver though, but this is a tricky one right here. Because Sunshine coming into this game, man, off 6 TDs, and he's trying to continue the trend, and we want him to continue the trend. We all stole on Knicks now. I'm not, but I'll take Denver.
I like what Knicks is doing. I like how he's playing. I don't know if I'm like, oh, he's elite, but he can play.
He's in the MVP race now, 5th.
I would say Knicks. I would say I like Knicks enough to go far with a team that's this good around him, like defensively.
Yes. Yeah, I was about to say I wouldn't be surprised if they make it to the show.
Because I'm saying, like, I'm not gonna go as far as saying that this defense is like Ravens, 2000 Ravens good, where they had Trent Dilfer, but he's better than Trent Dilfer.
Hey, yo, coach, if the Denver Broncos make the Super Bowl, my screen gonna go just like this.
Are you hiding? Also, just a quick question, Jake. You said BTJ gonna be shut down because you think they're gonna put Bro on him?
Yes.
Hey,
no, I think they're gonna put Bro on Myers. He's the one who's killing.
Listen, Jacoby Myers is about to turn up. This is why they signed him for games
Unless
like this.
They cover him.
Besides Surtain, all the other guys are weak. Jacoby Myers about to eat.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think they might put Surtain on Myers because he's the one who's been getting loose for them lately.
Right.
Like, I mean, BTJ had a good game this week.
Brian Thomas, you might want to go on Jacoby Myers. And he got a little bit of experience in playing Denver with New England. So, you know, saying, and experience in general because he's a Raider. So, you know, played him a couple of times extra years to kind of get to this point. But, yeah, Jacksonville's in a pretty good spot. You don't want to lose this game. But you've already gained a little bit of ground so that you can chill. But this is gonna be a dope one, man.
Who you taking? Who'd you take? Jags or Broncos?
I think the Broncos. But this is like a close game for me. This is closer to what people.
Yeah, no, this is the best game of the week.
Denver. Ooh. Right there with Carl.
Where you pick, Dale?
I'm the only one calling for the upset here. Even though Denver is like on undefeated at home, I'm calling for the upset. Jacksonville.
Okay, stand on it.
Yeah,
stand on business, Dale.
Yeah.
The battle of the A's, Atlanta at Arizona.
Battle of the
Local to Atlanta, what a play is playing.
Battle of the A's.
Like every day. Somebody else out of the
I'm taking Atlanta. I think Kirk Cousins will knock some of that dust off.
Yeah, I think he's ready to play a little bit.
I think the season's not. Yeah, I think I'm taking.
Nobody picking the Cardinals, man.
Falcons too. I'm gonna pick the Falcons, man. And even Kirk does good when he's dealing with no pressure. There's no pressure going into the Sunday's game. There's no playoff. There's no playoff seeding intact, man. So you just go out there and play.
And the head coach came out this week and said that quarterback position is up for grabs going into next year.
Who, Arizona?
No, Atlanta.
Oh. Well, but shout out. It should be in Arizona too. Cause shout out to Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah.
For
they say Tyler
showing us like for bringing us Michael Wilson. Like he is balling right now with Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett just won a spot on the team next year and a coaching gig when he's done with the Cardinals for what he's done this year. And all these years he's been in the league. Outstanding citizen, outstanding man. This leads the people in front of him and gets in front of the people that's in front of him already, aka Kyler Murray. So shout out to Jacoby.
Yeah, fuck them all, Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Dale?
Everybody drink up. Nobody picking.
Wait, who you picking?
Ain't nobody picking the Cardinals.
Who you picking?
Ain't nobody picking the Cardinals.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
What's the team they're playing though, Dale?
Ain't nobody picking the Cardinals. Keep it moving.
Wait a minute. Dale got trouble saying Arizona?
Atlanta. He won't say Atlanta.
He won't say Atlanta. Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. All right. Pittsburgh at Detroit. I'm taking Detroit.
Detroit lost that game, right? Y'all already know the slogan about the Lions, dog. Lions don't lose back-to-backs. They haven't lost a back-to-back in like 2 years.
Yeah, that's what
really.
Apparently. Anyway, Aaron Rodgers is on one. I don't know what his deal is at 40 years old. I got the Steelers.
He got old man syndrome.
Will and Dale?
Dale and Will?
Lions are unbeaten at home this year.
So I'm saying, I think it's every game that they play at home after a loss, they win. I think that's the trick.
Give me the Lions.
Give me the Lions, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jake's the lonesome one.
Jake's like, my season's basically almost over. If I can get a few of these wins, man, I feel you, Jake. But it ain't gonna work this year, Jack.
All right,
Jack. Don't call me Jack. It's offensive.
Jill.
The Raiders at the Texans. I'm taking
Drink
Houston.
up.
That was a good play.
Everybody drink up.
that was a
Ain't
good
nobody
play.
picking the Raiders.
They made bench Gino.
No, he's playing Sunday. They said
Oh
he's
my
gonna
God.
start Sunday. That's the rumor.
New England at Baltimore.
Go, Pats, go. Go, Pats, go.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers just stood in the backfield. He didn't even participate in the play.
I'm taking New England.
I'm not. I'm taking the Ravens.
Hater.
No. Because I already kind of blessed this that Baltimore and Buffalo was going to be like the New England games to like kind of like reflect, but you're still a good team. And Lamar Jackson ain't no Josh Allen, but he's still Lamar Jackson at the same time. You're playing these
That's
two.
the problem. He's not right now, though.
He's hurt.
Huh?
He's
Huh?
playing
That's the
hurt.
problem. He's not
No.
Lamar.
Listen. Let me tell you about a black man. A black man's hurt. It was all on the line, baby. Go on Ravens, baby.
Oh, but that doesn't apply for Baker, huh? Fine.
No. It does apply to Baker. That's why I said Tampa Bay's gonna win. But Lamar ain't gonna get cut from the
Man's
Ravens.
angry typing again.
They never gonna cut Lamar. Never.
Dale's messaging somebody. They're trying to make me say Atlanta.
Ravens.
Dear Diary, they tried it again this week. I'm not falling for it.
Dale, who'd you take? Patriots or Ravens?
That would be too straight if the Patriots lost this game.
Look at him, man.
I can't see the Patriots losing too straight. Give me the Patriots.
Did you see them win 10 straight?
Well, win, not lose.
Yeah,
No,
what's
no,
that got to do with anything?
Did you see them win 10 straight?
Sure. No, I didn't predict that. No, I didn't. I would have been a rich man if I saw that coming.
Definitely, we all would have. Definitely.
Nope. I already said that it was going to
So
happen.
everybody taking New England.
No,
but
you didn't say no 10-game win streak. Cut it out, Jack. This is why your name's Jackson.
I can't stand this guy tonight.
You're saying bullshit right now. You said I predicted they would go win 10 straight. That was the
I
question.
tell you what I did call, and that's the Saints to win 5 straight, baby.
That 5 straight. Not 10 overall. We know you called 10 overall. Shout out to you, Jake, for that.
I said they were going to be 13-4. Get out.
No, you said 12. Every week you add a game to that because you started off the first one, you said 11, then it was 12, now it's 13. We can go back and watch though.
His name is Jack for the next 3 episodes because
So Chuck's only one taking Baltimore?
No, take a Baltimore.
Yes.
Drink up.
I took Baltimore. I took the Ravens.
Crazy.
Because he's a hater.
All right, last game, San Francisco at the Colts.
Everybody drink up.
Taking San Fran.
No one wants to take Old Man Rivers?
Everybody drink up.
Yeah, I'm gonna take San Fran, man. But in this NFC playoff picture,
playoffs,
except for Green Bay. So all the playoff teams right now, except for I think because Green Bay's outside looking in. So all the contenders that still have a chance, we only have Green Bay, I believe, as a team to lose. Every other team to win. The Bears, the Lions, San Fran. We got to pick them in the Seattle Rams game. I think I'm the only one to pick the Rams. But, yeah, somebody's going to lose this weekend in the NFC out of those teams. It's going to be surprising to see who does because that changes the whole landscape in terms of season and all that. If we already not seen it with the Bears being the first one week and then falling the 7th the next. Everybody, tune in. Watch your NFL. Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Yes, they give you 4 days in the next week of some flavor. Watch it. Salt and pepper, season, all that.
Like, share, subscribe.
And watch some
playoffs. Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs?
Right, baby.
Who y'all got for shout outs, gents?
All right, gonna lose.
Who?
He said something about the Saints gonna lose.
What's drunk
Ohio
uncle
State.
said? What'd he say?
Ohio State is gonna lose. They're not gonna win the championship.
Say it with your chest, not looking down at your belt that you didn't earn.
Come on, Pawpaw.
Listen here. Shout out to the Alabama Crimson Tide. They play Oklahoma this week. I don't think they said Alabama. I don't think has lost against a team, something like that. Someone interested that like twice in a row or something like that. So that's gonna be interesting. So the Sooners got a lot on their plate. But hey, I was a guy in the beginning of the season rooting for my guy Mantier. One injury to him, and that whole Heisman status would have changed. Mendoza, you a placeholder for my man Mantier. Mantier, turn up.
Yeah.
Playoffs.
Only reason why Mantier win the Heisman is because he lost, and then he came back early and they lost to Texas.
Only reason he didn't win is because he lost. Thanks. That was riveting.
He got injured, and then he came back early against Texas. He shouldn't have. He did.
Got to play the games.
Will, Jake, shout outs.
Who's snacking? Shout out to you fellas. Shout out to a great show. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Bobby who's picking with us. And he put out the ring. This guy.
That's a child's ring.
It's a child's ring.
Come on, we over here buying
rings.
What
box of cereal you get that out of?
Ashley,
Dakota ring.
To be as short as you are, you got a long ass finger, Dale.
That's what she said.
But it's a small ass ring.
See, shout out to Bernard, Wizzo, and Bobby. Shout out to you fellas as always, man. Had a lot of fun tonight. Way too much fun. We went almost 3 hours, gents.
Oh, God.
Lots of fun. Also, I want to give a special shout out. Texas High School Championship start tomorrow. No, it started today. And go all the way till Saturday. But extra special shout out to the 3 games on Saturday. You got South Oak Cliff, you got DeSoto, you got Duncanville. All in the state championship game against the trashy Houston area. We're going to do a repeat of 2 years ago. We representing the South, baby. All 3 schools are about 10 miles apart from each other. Let's go do it.
Stop showing us your coke nail.
Who's signing us off tonight?
Go Tigers!
As long as it ain't Jack.
Lane Kiffin!
Shout out to Jack.
I need more rings, Lane Kiffin.
Shout out to Jack. That's cold-blooded.
Shout out to Jack and Coke.
Let's go.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.